All right, Brendan, here we are, Callington Oval. Perfect conditions here for Mallee up against the Hills Footy League Div 2. Last 2 years, Hills haven't quite got the chocolates against Mallee. Last year out at Karoonda and today at Callington Oval. What are you expecting today from the Hills side? It's a good team on paper.
It's a good team. Middleton starting in the middle, Micah Richards, Braden Hart and Nick Jansen, so that's a good start in the mids. It's a tough midfield in there, so that'll be good.
Got Matty Gardner as captain today. He's already barking instructions for the Hills side. They're going to be kicking to the left side. Mallee moving forward early there through Jack Kenny, their vice captain. Ball inside attacking 50. Hills trying to corral there. Shannon Jenner has a shot from tight in the pocket, and it'll be a boundary throw in just around from the Raiders club room. Your thoughts on Callington Oval? How's the best way to play? It's a big deck.
It's a great deck, but it probably suits the Mallee. I would have rather us play at Blackwood or Mount Lofty, where it's on the side of a hill and in the rain today, because Mallee are used to these conditions. Sunny as, beautiful big open flat deck. I reckon we should use our Hills advantage a bit better, but it's a great spot for a game of footy.
Nick Jansch with the kick from the defensive 50. It's worked out here for the Mallee through their vice captain in Greg Kirky. It's gone towards centre half forward.
Regan Moyne.
And Hills on the counter attack. Here we go. Kick inside attacking 50.
Moser.
Big man down there was Moser. He's under a bit of pressure here from two Mallee players, one being Chris Rudiger, and holds it up across the half forward flank. What can you tell us about Moses from Kangaroo?
Yeah, he missed the first half of the season, I think, so far. Like, he's played a couple of games, but missed through injury, but comes from town with big raps, so yeah, should play pretty well, I think.
Ball's opportunity here for Shannon Jenner for Mallee. Kicks it towards the wing area. It's dropped there by Lachlan Wilson. Goes and gets it again. Quick handball over the top, immediately set upon by a Hills player there, and Jack Revington for Nan Bremer. Important player, obviously, for Nan across that half-back line, but today for Hills.
Yeah, they're going with a half-back there of Revo and Nick Jansch is playing them back there too, so they'll be familiar with each other back there.
Mallee started quite well here. Opportunity for Brad Wakefield. Kick towards the right half-forward flank for them, kicking towards the Raiders club room end in this first term, as you'd expect. Plenty of physical pressure early. Shannon Jenner with the kick inside attacking 50, but once again, Hills counter-attack. Looks like Jansch to Middleton, back to Jansch. He's under pressure immediately there by, I think it's Lachlan McDonald, and holds him up at centre half back. Early thoughts?
Yeah, it's what we hope for, isn't it? It's good contested footy. Mallee looked actually really sharp, which is good, because we're hoping for a good contested game of footy.
Clearing kick from Hills once again out of defensive 50. Great mark there by Reece Jolly from Macclesfield. Seen any of his work this year?
Yeah, he's a very good player. Very good player. Probably Mackie's best, I think. Yeah, he's played a bit in town.
Good movement here. Gardner goes to his normal Kersbrook teammate Moyne. He goes back to Micah Rupchich for Hills. Kick inside attacking 50, but good mark there for Mallee through Rupert Benson. So Rupert Benson for Mallee, right half back flank, kicks it to the wing, holds up in the breeze, and Moyne front position overhead. Kersbrook player. Bit of a breeze, I reckon, here, Brendan.
Yeah, it's just picked up,
left
hasn't
of screen.
Just picked up. The early games there wasn't much of a breeze, but it's just picked up a bit. Kick to centre half forward, miss. Scott Friend for Berg.
Here's a chance.
Nick Jansen on the ball there, out to Hutt, back to Jansen, high on Hutt. So Hutt will drive the Hills forward.
So Braden Hutt, deep kick, inside attacking 50, about 20 metres out from goal. Got some good players down there, Hills, but it worked out once again for the Mallee, this time by looks like their vice captain in Greg Kirky, I believe.
Greg Kirky, yeah, Nick Kirky, yeah.
To the wing area. Opportunity here in the middle of the ground for Jack Kenny.
Caught holding the ball.
Their vice captain, but he's immediately set upon.
Good tackle.
There for the Hills. And Michael Rupchich with the ball in the middle of the ground. Just settling period here for Hills. Had a few inside 50s, haven't quite made the most of them. Gardner, centre cricket pitch area. So the Kersbrook captain, multiple premiership captain. 20 metres out from goal. Here's a chance. High ball, opportunity there for
good tackle by Muster, got back up.
Adam Houlihan, good forward line pressure here from Hills, trying to hold the ball inside attacking 50. Mallee under pressure, here's an opportunity. Making the most of it was Micah Rupchich, tight in the pocket. And he's missed, or hit the post. saluted the judge as he kicked it, but didn't quite get the accuracy. So Mallee once again clearing the ball out of defensive 50. Henry Olsen, the man who's clearing the ball there for Mallee. Got the ball here on the wing. Shannon Jenner goes towards a teammate there in Tyson Jenner. And Wakefield now. Penetrating kick inside attacking 50 for Mallee. One-on-one contest. Good defensive spoil there for the Hills. Mallee with an opportunity here, bursting on the ball. And it's holding the ball there, so...
good spoil from Kyle Harding down there, down back.
It's a high tackle, was it?
No, thrown him.
Thrown him. So it'll be an opportunity here for Mallee to kick the goal. Player's not actually mentioned in the budget here, but it's number 19 for Mallee anyway. 45-degree angle, and we'll find out who he is shortly because he kicked the first goal of the match. Wait on it, there we go. So Mallee on the board, first goal of the A-grade Hills Division 2 versus Mallee from Callington Oval. And good play there, Mallee.
Yeah,
Brendan.
Good quick play off, kick back in from the behind from Rupchich there. They just got the ball rolling and got the 3-on-2 in the midfield here, and then worked it forward through Wakefield to the full forward there, and he got a good spoil from Harding, but he got slung afterwards when he didn't have the ball, so the umpire played a free kick and he scored from 30 metres out just on a slight angle.
5 minutes gone in this match into league live from, well not live, we're at Callington Oval. Anyway, Micah Rupchich kick inside 50 for Hills. Good defensive spoil once again for Mallee through Chris Rudiger. Mallee's defence holding up well early, Brendan.
Yeah, they look quick down back. They, if they can get the ball on the ground, they look... Hills have loaded up with some tall forwards, Moser and Muster and Gardner, but the Mallee seem to, if they can get the ball on the deck, they seem to be able to get it out all right.
Middleton with the kick out to the wing, finds Braden Hutt. He opts to go down the line, left half forward flank. Gardner will go one and up. Couldn't quite take in the overhead mark. Once again, Mallee doing well in the defensive 50, clearing the ball. Tyson Jenner. It's on hands and knees, working the ball out there for Mallee. Looked like Henry Olsen. Chain of handballs out towards the scoreboard area, and it's eventually gone out of bounds. And it's Mallee 1 goal, Hills 1 point. We have gone 6 minutes in the opening quarter here from Callington Oval.
Middleton's controlling the ruck. We just need to get our hands on the ball in the midfield there a bit more from his tap. So
here's a chance. Mallee moving forward through Clint Richardson. Best on ground last year and kick inside attacking 50. And Rocket Rodney Maynard just making some changes here, the runner for Mallee. Yeah, good play by Mallee. Richardson, very dangerous player, isn't he, Brendan?
Yeah, he's a very, very good footballer.
One of the best in country SA. And he found Lachlan Wilson there. So Wilson with the kick for Mallee's second.
Kicking into the breeze
he's got the distance, so great start here by Mallee, Brendan. 2 goals to 1 point Hills. And Richardson with the movement, kick inside attack at 50. Strong mark there by Lachlan Wilson. He's kicked the first goal, or second goal.
Mallee very efficient going forward. They've probably, what's that? They've been in forward 50 there 3 or 4 times, and they've got 2 goals on the board. So they look just a bit too quick back there, maybe for the Hills defenders at the moment. But it's early times.
So in the middle for Hills, Jansen's in there. Adam Houlihan, Middleton doing the ruck, and also Braden Hutt. So Hills.
So it looks like Rupchich is changing on half forward with Houlihan.
Yep. Braden Hutt with the clearing kick, worked it towards half forward, and it's a free kick here from Michael Rupchich. He's saying, what about the 50-metre penalty? Umpire says, don't think so. Scotty Friend running past with the hands. So Rupchich kick inside attacking 50. Buckley's down there along with Wakefield.
Yeah. Good mark. Maxie's a very, very good player. He used his body well then.
He's a great mark, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very good.
Courageous. Took a spectacular marker a few weeks ago against Nan, running back with the flight. Noted goal kicker as well.
20 out directly in front. This should post the Hills' first goal for the day.
As Mallee runner Rodney Maynard watches on, Wakefield goes for goal, and there's the first goal for Hills. Maxie Wakefield.
What do you think about the runner uniform being purple? Goldie. I'm not sure about purple.
Fremantle-like, isn't it?
It is, very, very
They haven't
Fremantle.
won a flag, but yeah. I've often thought about colours of teams and whether it has a mental sort of, a lot of red, Manchester United,
Yep.
Chicago Bulls, and
Yep.
Yeah, well, Gold Coast Suns are in big trouble.
yeah, that's true.
They're orange.
So here we go in the middle again. Hutt, Houlihan, Middleton in ruck from Meadows, and Jansen.
Nick Jansen's still in there. Jansen's probably playing centre, I think, at the moment.
Middleton with his left hand to it. Clearly getting the upper hand in the middle. Big man. Here
There
he
he
is.
goes.
Following up. Middleton to Houlihan. Houlihan left boot inside attacking 50.
Rupčić.
Dropped there by Mallee. Rupčić crossed the half forward flank and he's
Good
wrapped
tackle.
up in the tackle there. As the umpire said.
Henry Olsen again.
So the ball, half forward flank here for Hills. Middleton dictating terms now in the ruck. Kick inside of 50 by Rupčić. One-on-one contest down there. Went through both of the players. Out towards the boundary line. And it'll be a boundary throw-in just around from the left point post here, Brendan.
So it looks like Blake Moses is actually playing the true full forward. Simon Worcester's playing out of a tall forward pocket. Gardner at centre half forward.
So boundary throw-in about 20 metres out from goal.
Wakefield again.
Wakefield bursting onto it. It's dumped to the ground there by Mallee opposition. Looked like Alex Keogh, or no, it was Chris Rudiger. So now straight in front of goal for Hills. Can they get back-to-back majors? We've gone 11 minutes in the opening quarter here from Callington Oval. Interleague action. Hills Div 2. Simon Worcester looks like he's going to be doing the forward line ruck work. Oh, Gardner straight out there, the Rupčić. Gardner might have caught one here. Maybe a low blow. Keep your eye on him. Key man for Kersbrook, obviously the captain. He's down at the moment. Houlihan works back out to Jensch. Arches the back, typical Jensch style. Left boot inside 50. Pack. Buckley went up high.
Great tackle. Good forward pressure there. Max Buckley again. Back on it.
Here's a chance. Worcester. Birdwood key forward. Gardner slowly getting to his feet. I reckon you want to cop one there in the lower region. He's just slowly getting to his feet now. Either that or he's winded. So Matty Gardner, the captain for Kersbrook, just slowly getting to his feet now. Trainers onto him.
Braden Hutt strong at the contest there. As usual, he's a very strong player, Braden Hutt.
Here's a chance. Gardner straight up now. Left
Buckley.
foot. Buckley. Oh, he should have taken
Dropped
that one.
he should have
3-on-1.
taken,
And batters up, and it's high tackle. So free kick here for Mallee.
Hills have got a
Opportunity
good-
gone begging there.
Yeah. Buckley should have taken that. Hills have got a good wall set up here. There's 12 Mallee blokes in the back 50, so Hills have got a good wall set up, but Mallee are going to have to pick through it.
They've done it well so far. Worked it towards left half back. It's taken by Lachlan McDonald. He works it out towards a teammate there.
Looking for an inside kick. Have to go long down the line now, slow play.
So Hills settled into it now over the last 5 minutes. Lachlan Wilson works the ball along the wing. Pack forms. Over the back here's an opportunity. Looks like Jansen, hands and knees. Go in there. Good attack on the ball, Regan Moyne. Number of players around the action here. Umpire breaks it apart.
Picked out a free kick for the Hills. Looks like Jensch again driving it forward, was it?
Yep, Nick Jensch kick inside attacking 51,
Worcester.
2, 3, Worcester strong. Could have been paid there. Goes in again, good second effort by the big rooster. He's been handy for you guys obviously this year.
He's a very good footballer, Simon. Yeah, we've played him at the true full forward this year, and yeah, he's a very clean footballer. Got a good kick, so.
Rupčić out towards
Scott
another
Friend.
Birdwood player and Scott Friend, one step inside
Once
attacking
again, Moses
50.
should take this in the goal scoring.
Great
Good
play
mark.
there, good work from the contest, wasn't it? Great work from the contest. Rupčić to Scotty Friend, kick inside attacking 50 and Moser, Kangarilla product. Straight in front for Hill's second.
Hills making some changes. Reece Jolly off, John Middleton off, and Nick Jensch going off for a spell. And coming on there, Nick Jansen's back on. He must have gone off. Micah's going off for a spell. Coming into the ruck. Who's that going to ruck for the Hills?
Looks
there?
like Toby Schwartz, I reckon.
Toby Schwartz, yeah, I think it is.
Tom Schwartz, sorry.
Tom
Bridgewater
Schwartz.
Callington product. And in the middle we got Nick Jansen, is it?
Yeah, Nick Jansen's in there. Braden Hutt's in there.
And Houlihan.
And Houlihan and Maxie Thomas has come on to half forward, so it must be a three-way swap there, half forward, middle. Mark Thomas.
Good
From
settling
Meadows.
period here, Brendan, for the Hills over the last 5 or so.
Yeah, anytime you don't know who you're sort of playing with, it takes you a while to warm into it, but I would expect Gardner again with a heavy contest.
Scotty
Scott
Friend, here's your Birdwood
lowers his
man.
eyes.
Lace. Oh, Wakefield. Good work here by Mallee. composure out of the fence, work it towards the boundary line. Hard in it there for Hills.
Lockie McDonald there for Mallee, Mark Thomas and Jesse Boundy.
So about 60 metres out here from Hills' goal. Moses deep, 1-on-1. Mark Thomas on the ground, as Brendan said. He's round the contest.
Great.
Beautiful ruck work. Wakefield, flying
Maxi
shot
Wakefield
at goal. That's
yeah, good
champagne
football, that
footy.
is. Great football.
So
Great tap from
talk us through that one, Brendan.
Yeah, great tap down there from Tom Schwartz, from Bridgie Callington, straight into the hands of Maxi. Like they practice that every week, so that was just comfortable for them. And Maxi scored from 45 on the run. Great kick.
So Mark Thomas on the ground. He's gone to a half-forward flank. Forward line for Hills. We've got Gardner down there, Wakefield, Boundy. And in the middle, Schwartz, Bridgewater Callington, big man, Jansen, Hutt.
And
Counter-
Houlihan's still in there.
Mallee ruckman is Patrick Barrett. Clearing kick there for Mallee. Looked like Lachlan Wilson. Out
Mallee
towards the
go
right half
forward.
forward. Jack Kenny, the vice captain, kick inside of 50 towards the right forward pocket. Can they make an opportunity here, Mallee? Deep inside attacking 50, number of Hills players trying to stop the ball going forward. And good forward defensive pressure there. Hold the ball up, right forward pocket for Mallee, kicking towards the Raiders clubroom end. So it's inside attacking 50 for Mallee, going towards the Raiders clubroom end in this first term. 3-1 to 2 goals.
Very much one-on-one footy at the moment, isn't it? Like you look around the ground everywhere and everyone's got an opponent. Like Hills seem to be playing one-on-one in their defensive zone there. And when Hills go forward, they seem to be able to set up the wall. Mallee seem to push a lot back behind the ball.
So Davey can play either end today. He's playing the Hills in defence. Kick out towards the half-back flank. Tries to go towards a teammate there in Houlihan. Local product, of course. Centering kick here from Mallee. That was superb. Tighten the back, forward pocket area. Unselfishly centred the ball, and here's an opportunity for Mallee.
Shannon Jenner, is it? 28.
Through
Proud.
Adam
Proud.
So we're right behind it here, Brendan. Max Buckley coming from the ground.
Nick Yench back on. Proud's missed that.
He's missed that to the right-hand
35
side.
out directly in front by the looks, and he's missed that to the right-hand side.
Tell you what, that is a waste of a very good highlight.
So Nick Yench, just Michael Ripchich just trying to work out with the coaches exactly where he's playing. Oh, it's a big fly on the outer wing there. Looked like a friend, but didn't get near it.
So Patrick Barrett, big man for Mallee, big ruckman. Kick inside attacking 50, quite a number of Mallee players down there, front and centre. Opportunity here, snap around the corner, looked like Ryan Johnston. Ball bouncing.
Plenty of
under
Hills
pressure
defenders
here.
there, should be able to work this out with handball with a
Good forward
a
line
clean
pressure here
possession.
by Mallee, holding the ball in there. They've got the ball towards the end of the square
Goal.
and they've done that brilliantly.
Hill should have been better there. Hill should have got some clean ball out with some handball, but turn it over, and the Mallee pressure, forward pressure, like you said, was very, very good.
I think that was Ryan Johnson with the goal. We'll find out shortly. But yeah, good forward line pressure from Mallee, keeping the ball inside their attacking 50, and they level the scores here in a good game of footy from Callington Oval. So in the middle, Clint Richardson, the captain for Mallee, barking instructions. The big ruckman for Mallee is
Number
back
19,
in the
that
middle.
unnamed fella.
So near the cricket pitch area, Mallee. Now the pendulum just slightly turned towards them over this last few minutes. They've levelled the ledger. You get the feeling it's going to go right down to the wire, just early signs in this one.
Bloody ripper, actually.
It's a good game of footy.
19 minutes gone in the first term, 3-1 apiece. Here's a chance, Houlihan, Bridgewater Callington man in the middle. Done some good things, out towards Muster, Birdwood.
Just
Tried to
missed
go for
Mark Thomas there,
yeah.
just missed him. Jesse
Eventually
Boundy's
gets
very
to
clean.
Thomas, and it's gone out of bounds. Near Hills' interchange bench with coach Tony Filkey down there. Working the board, Mark Yench as runner. So boundaries throw in, centre wing. Clubroom side. Here's a chance. Jansen works the handball out. Straight on the ground there, look like Reece Jolly in the middle of the ground. A couple of Hills players here, along with Jake Neven for Mallee, and he wins out towards Wakefield, kick inside attacking 50. Mallee down there, but well
Jolly
done.
back there again.
By Jolly. He's come on the ground, he's made an impact. Yench, he's got the afterburners on. Davey, handballs over towards Michael Rupchich on the left boot.
Mark Thomas
about
hit it
10
hard
minutes.
like he does.
Mark Thomas.
Didn't have the ball, tackle without the ball, free kick Mark Thomas.
So Mark Thomas with the dreads, Meadow skipper. And it's a free kick, goes to Yench, tight on the boundary,
Wakefield
left
strong
footer.
here.
Wakefield diving mark, off hands, and it's deemed out of bounds on the full. Just in front of us here, Brendan.
Rare mistake there from Nick Yench off that left foot. Normally he doesn't miss targets, but he actually took that one out on full, which is a rare mistake.
Pressure here, Alistair Mills with the kick in, and now Mallee under enormous pressure across the half-forward line. They've worked the ball out of the defence
Jolly
at 50.
again for Mackie.
Jolly, he's got 3 touches in the last couple of minutes, straight on the ground. Schwartz, the big man. Bit of a mung towards centre half forward. 3 Mallee players there, and Richardson takes the mark, the captain for Mallee. He's got a real leadership type look about him, doesn't he, Brendan? With the beard and the long
Got
locks.
that country look about him, you think?
Well, that's a high one, surely. Yep.
Yeah, controlling umpire didn't see it, but the umpire further away saw it, so he's played the free kick there to Jolly. So this is Jolly's 4th kick in 2 minutes, and he's playing well on the ball there, Jolly.
1-on-1 contest, Wakefield will be down there. Oh, gee whiz, that was a good attempt.
For the Hills. Hills don't seem to, if they're going long to Wakefield, they don't seem to have a crummer because they got Moser up there, they got Worcester up there and Gardner, and they look to need a smaller fella, a smaller crumbing forward. Scott Friend's taken the mark 50 out, 45, 50 out.
Well, you know him better
like
than
his
everyone.
chances from here.
Coach of Birdwood, tied on the boundary line.
He'll like his chances. Keep an eye for a short one, but he'll probably try and have a kick, I think.
He cut that one off well. Left footer, favoured side. 5 metres out from goal, over the top there was Moser, but it's rushed through for a minor score. So Hills 3-2 to 3-1.
Yeah, they just, it looks like Wakefield or maybe Mark Thomas, someone should be being the crumbing forward there, but when Maxie Wakefield draws the ball, because he's such a good player, that if you're not going to kick to Muster or Moser, then you've got no crummers there.
Jolly around the action once again. Houlihan, fierce attack on the ball there for Mallee.
Jolly
Working the
again
ball out,
in the
looked like
ball here.
Shannon Jenner.
Nick Jansen in there again.
So it's about 60 metres out now from
John
Hills'
Middleton
goal.
back in the ruck. This could make a difference. We'll just see what happens here now. Great tap from Jolly. Out the back to Houlihan.
Mallee trying to work the ball out. It's gone out of bounds. Looks like Alex Keogh seeing the ball out of bounds. So boundary throw in now, probably 65 metres out from goal. Middleton in ruck. It's got the height advantage. Front centre. Mallee trying to work the ball through. Alex Keogh.
Back to their
Richardson.
captain again, Richardson.
Schilling.
Scott Friend again on the outer wing, intercept mark again.
He's reading the ball well.
He is. He'll probably look long here because he tends to.
Oh, brilliant kick.
Great kick.
Talk us through that one, Brendan. Great cutout.
Yeah,
once again
Simon
by
Worcester
Scott
led up
Friend.
the ground. Mark Thomas led up the ground, which created space, and Gardner ran back into the space with the flight of the ball, and Scott put it over the top and laced out Gardner. That was good kick, good footy.
So Matty Gardner copped the low blow earlier in the quarter.
Not known for his kicking, Matty Gardner.
No.
This could be a raffle.
Grand final though, a few years ago,
Yeah,
he
straight
nailed
through,
about
good on
4
the
and a quarter.
guards.
So there we
Great
go,
kick.
Matty Gardner.
Great kick.
24 minutes gone in the first term, and Hills get a little bit of a break. 4-2 to 3-1 here from Callington Oval. And Jolly and Scott Friend.
Hills
Been,
have certainly
handy
got the
over last-
advantage in the
Yep.
ruck, haven't they? When Jai comes in, he can tap both hands. He seems to pick us out. Brad Wakefield looks like he's gone back into the ruck. I don't know if he started in the ruck for the Mallee, but Brad Wakefield's played at Manham, played in town. He's certainly a very, very good footballer. I think he's out there playing at Peak now.
Yeah, he's in the ruck, looks like. Oh no, he's in the middle, obviously, yeah. So Middleton, straight down the throat of Rupchich. He gets the ball out, and it looked like a free kick there for Micah. And then, it was 3 brothers played for Nan a couple of weeks ago.
Micah looking for options, but the forward line's pretty stagnant for the Hills. They're sort of just standing there. So he's gone to Jolly and Wakefield again over the back.
Mallee clearing through Benson. Once
Back to
again,
Clint
Richardson
Richardson again.
involved
He's a
in the
very
middle.
good
Thomas
player,
cut that ball off. Cricket pitch area. Umpire says I'll have it 25 minutes
Tackle
gone
was
first
that from
term.
Benson? Yeah, good tackle from Benson in the middle.
So Middleton, once again,
Reece
to
Jolly out
Jolly.
there.
Well done here, Moyne. Rupchich darts around to Middleton. Big man, left-handed
Nick
ball.
Jentsch.
Nick
He'll go
Jentsch,
for
60
goal.
metres out from goal. Hasn't got the distance. And it's gone through for a minor score. Well worked there by Hills. 4-3 to 3-1, Brendan. So Mallee with the kick out. It's gone
Looking
straight
for the
down the throat of
ruckman.
Jentsch and he chops it out. Good overhead mark. Forward
Plenty of
lines.
free forwards there. Nick Jentsch has just got to try.
Oh, that's
it's
a
come off his
monger.
knee, Nick Jentsch, which is very rare for him. He's a very skillful player, but that might be one for the highlight reel. Good tackle from Simon Muster there. That's what you want from your big forwards. Whether it be Muster, Gardner or Mosey, that's what you want from your big forwards.
I was going to say maybe it's a set play, but no.
Not when it comes off the knee of Nick Jentsch. No, you can't set up for that. It's very rare.
Micah Rupchich holding up opposition player there in Gregurki, vice captain for Mallee. 40 metres out from goal. 4 Hills now.
Muster taking the ruck work, following it up on the ground, but Mallee work it out. Jai Middleton playing loose in defence, got the spoil on.
Oh, fend off.
Jai
seen a
on the
few of
ground
them
again,
recently.
which is great.
Centre wing area and the ball's held up. So 26 minutes gone. First term, it's been a ring dinger. 7 goals scored for it. 4-2 to 3-1.
Cracking day for it too, isn't it? Like I said, it sort of probably typifies what the Mallee would expect. It's a sunny day, big open flat ground. Brad Wakefield with a free kick from the ball up there.
Wakefield and Richardson, if I remember correctly, last 2 years have just carved it. Wakefield kicks it towards centre half forward. Hills under the pressure here at centre half back, and they hold it up. There we go, quarter time here. So it's Hills leading 4-2 to 3-1. Your summary of the first term there, Brennan. Good game of footy.
Yeah, it is. And I think the Hills certainly get on top when Jai Middleton goes in a ruck. He just seems to have the ability to just put the first use into the Hills midfielders. And the midfield there, when they can work it, is a very good midfield. But Mallee have come to play, and we don't know a lot about the Mallee side, but they've certainly got some talent out there, and their back six has certainly beaten the Hills forwards, but the forward entry hasn't helped the forwards. But yeah, I think the Hills might need to look at a smaller option coming forward up there, because the big boys are competing, but there's just nothing when it hits the ground.
Want me to head out to the Hills, Roy?
Yeah, mate, that'd be brilliant.
All good. No, I'm all right for now.
Take your job seriously.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, no, if you do go out to the huddle, just put it back on.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Now we're just saying it's going to 2 points. Now we're just learning to play with each other. All right, we're 1 goal up, so that's our learning phase. Now we've stepped up a notch this quarter. At the moment, Adam and Mark and Adam and Mark. Sorry. Just take one extra step and just say, okay, get the forward just to get that bit of push off or break. As opposed to trying to bomb it up in the air.
Yeah. On YouTube.
Mate, that was very nice.
Yeah, it's a quarter time. Tony Filkey just wanted us to be a bit smarter, wanted the Hills to be a bit smarter there. Liked the way the last 10 minutes were a bit more physical around the contest. Thought we got a bit more inside ball there, which is good. So Houlihan started up in the forward pocket, which I like a bit better.
And the run and carry game, Brendan?
Yeah,
Early signs there?
Well, it's the Hills trademark, but it's we just there's no space around the ball. If you look at it, there's 8-10 people around the ball all the time. But I think that'll break down. I think the longer the game goes, the more the players will get tired and the game will open up. But it just depends. I can't tell which team will capitalise for best yet.
So the ball inside attacking 50 for Mallee, but it's worked out of defence by Nick Jentsch on the left boot. Got some touches in that first term. 4-3 to 3-1.
Tell you what, now that we're
quarter
down
time.
this end having a look at him, this Adam Proud, he's a big cat, isn't he?
He certainly is, number 28 for Mallee.
Wakefield at centre half forward. Bomber Lancaster picking him up.
So free kick here for Mallee. It's like,
Looking to Wakefield, it goes inside. Vice captain there, Jack Kenny.
So Kelly for Mallee.
It looks like he's looking long for Proud. He's a big unit, Proud, but Kyle Harding's big. Well, it's
Oh, he's
great
done
mark
that
from
well, Kyle Harding.
Yeah, he's don't know much about Kyle Harding, but he's certainly accomplished himself really well at fullback here. He's a good matchup for Proud.
Thomas 1-on-1, but it's counter-attack here from Mallee, so they'll pump the ball back inside attacking 50. A bit of composure there and a high chop out, so a free kick there for Brad Wakefield. Right half forward.
Looking for Proud again. Jai Middleton behind the ball there, but won't make the contest, so it's a 1-on-1. Kyle Harding did well there again.
So it'll be a boundary throw in here. Right forward pocket, Mallee's end. Hills going towards the Raiders club room end in the second term.
Gully breeze just seems to be picking up over here a bit, favouring this end of the ground, the road end of the ground. So Mallee are certainly kicking with the aid of whatever breeze there is, but it seems to be just picking up a bit.
They've worked out well,
Snapshot on
Mallee,
goal.
but it's gone out of bounds on the full. So the ball's been camped in their forward half of the ground for the last couple of minutes. Nathan Davey.
Looking long for Jai Middleton, one out. Should be too strong
Should wrap
here.
this one up.
Good
work
contest
there.
there,
3-on-1.
Rupchich out the back.
Micah Rupchich to Regan Moyne. Oh, gone, holding
Bit
the ball.
slow,
Great
Regan
tackle
Moyne
there.
Yeah. Didn't
James
sense
Conlon.
the tackle coming, so it was a good tackle there. Inside ball, again to the captain Richardson. Good handball inside again to the vice captain. Out wide to the wing.
Back to the vice captain in Gregurki
Just
towards that
overhit
forward
the kick
pocket
there,
again.
the Proud. Just overhit the kick.
So Mallee started well the second term.
Hills were away there, but just Regan Morton was a bit slow getting it on the boot.
Middleton once again.
Great tap. Jolly again. Jolly again.
Jolly again. Jolly
Wide to
switches play
Rupchich.
out here to Rupchich.
Hasn't got a lot to kick to. Hills are going to have to work. He's going to have to go long and slow down the line to a target. Jesse Boundy, very
Good
clean.
mark, Jesse Boundy there. Kangarilla product.
Simon Muster leading wide, Gardner in centre. Jesse goes wide to Simon Muster. Should take this. No, drop the mark. Followed it up. Good spoil perhaps, but Muster would normally wrap them up.
So we've gone about 4 minutes in the second term here. 4-3 to 3-1. Hills with a 8-point lead. Centre wing. Middleton once again in Rupchich. Mark Thomas snaps the ball around the corner. Works it towards the forward 50 for Hills for the first time today. Richardson.
Just not sure they're not a bit too tall up there, the Hills. Moser, Gardner, Muster. Looks like Houlihan's the only small up there really, and when the ball does hit the deck, I'd like to see another small up there.
Hills look like they're away, but it's a counter-attack here for Mallee. Jake Kenny overcooks the handball.
Bit of perceived pressure out there, I think. I think the game's up a notch from what both the players on both sides are used to.
Yeah.
And I think they're perceiving pressure there, like they think they've got to get rid of it, and they're making some skill errors there, but it's still a good game to watch.
So Jack Kenny with the free.
Inside
Switches
kick.
in the middle, that's a poor kick. Buckley, Hills are away, counter-attack. Braden Hutt kicks it towards centre half forward. They've got the tall timber down there, Hills.
Once again, you've got no crumbing forwards.
No crumbing
there
forwards, yep. Coming out of attack.
It's a bit of a bomb there, wasn't it, from Hutt? But there was no forwards really leading up except the full forward, so he did go long to him.
Switch, good play here by Mallee. Drop mark though.
Gardner was strong tackle.
Mallee, got the
Mark Thomas.
back up here. Wilson, kick towards the half forward flank. Good pick up there by Ryan Johnston.
Back to Wilson, I think.
Inside
Strong,
attack
Proud
at 50.
in the box seat here. Should kick the goal, Proud. Sock off the goal, good goal. Kick came in over the back. Kyle Harding rightly took front position, but he just got bodied out of the ball, and then the ball hit the ground and soccer through for a goal. It was a good goal there.
I wonder if Nathan Davies going forward. Just, yeah, as you said, just got too much height maybe down there.
Well, yeah, he's either going forward or middle. Yeah, forward, I think. Which I think's a good move. He's a very smart footballer. See, Maxie Buckley plays really tall. He's not a crummer. He's a great mark, Max Buckley, so he's up there as well. So you got Wakefield, Buckley, now Nathan Davies gone up there, Moser at full forward.
Middleton to Michael Rupchich, handball out, cricket pitch area, and umpire, well, whoa, was he dropped the knee in there?
Yeah, it looked like, Mind you, Rupcich seemed to jump
he's
up
got
pretty
up
well as
straight,
soon as he got
yeah.
to 50. So, like, I mean, it was untoward. He didn't need to do it, but yeah, he bounced up, so probably not too much in it. Looks like Muster's come off the ground. John Middleton's off. Schwartz is back in the middle, but I think maybe Muster was taken off the ground there. Davy's now up forward.
So that was against Wakefield. So Micah Rupcich, centre half forward. He'll have his shot, but he'll move to within about 30 metres out from goals, just to re-establish the 8-point buffer. And they say good leg, it certainly is. So Hills answer that one, 5-3 to 4-1. Bit of undisciplined play there from Mallee, resulting in a 50-metre penalty and a goal to Rupcich.
Does tend to get under the skin, Micah. He's a very, very good footballer, and he does tend to get under the skin of the opposition, whether it be us or Bridges or Kersbrook, and it looks like he did it again to Monkey Wakefield there for the Mallee. So he's coming off now, and Nick Jansen's coming back on, probably to take his position back up in the centre, I think. Braden Hutt looks like he's ruck roving, and Houlihan's in there as a rover, probably changing with Mark Thomas, I think.
Schwartz has gone in the middle. Attempted clearing kick out the middle by Mallee.
Very
Works
contested
towards,
footy, isn't it? There's
yeah,
12, 15 blokes around the ball all the time.
Kick out from the middle of the ground is Michael Lancaster towards the wing area
scrap in
near the
the middle.
scoreboard. Gardner attempts to pick it up, but it's gone out of bounds just round from the scoreboard. 5-3 to 4-1. So centre wing out of side here at Callington Oval.
And the gully breeze is just coming in.
9 minutes gone in the second term.
Handball out the back from Mallee, should switch to the outside, running half-back flanker.
2-on-1 here. Friend, good pressure.
Very
Great
good.
pressure, Scott Friend. Holds the ball up, back
Nathan
up there by
Davey in
Davey.
from the
Now
forward
3
line,
on
now
2
Braden
Hills.
Hutt. Regan Moyne again.
Time on the boundary, just managed to keep it in. Works it down to, oh, good overhead mark there for Mallee. And they should clear here, centre half back
Look to
area.
switch to the outer side. Turnover, Jesse Boundy on that wing on his left foot should find a forward target. He's a very good kick, Jesse Boundy.
Oh, and he does.
And he has. Maxie Wakefield, I think, is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
But good
Maxie
play
again.
here from Scott Friend.
Yeah. Chased down, it was 2-on-1, caused enough pressure there. Nathan Davey came in to help, and then Regan Moyne managed to butter up, so that was good footy.
So Maxie Wakefield picks up a couple of pieces of grass just to see what the wind's doing. He'll go back from 45 metres out, about 45 metres out, 45-degree angle. To the line, he's gone through for a minor score there for Hills.
Hills looked to have brought Moser on to centre half back, so I don't know if there's been an injury to a backman or whether they're just trying something new, but Moser's normally known as a forward for Kangarilla, come from Adelaide, so I'm not sure what's happened there. We'll keep an eye on it.
So the ball worked out of the fence.
Scott
over
Friend,
the top,
great mark.
Scotty Friend. He takes
yeah.
some spectacular marks, doesn't
He
he?
judges the ball really well, hits it high and loves standing on someone's head.
I remember him in an interleague
Kick
match
long to
against
Simon Worcester.
Barossa a few years ago, just taking an absolute ripper on the wing. Anyway, Mallee working the ball out here for McDonald. Trying to work the ball out here is Rupert Benson. Spot up kick by Chad Kennett.
Chad's playing centre half back for Mallee or full back there, and he's actually got his hands on it quite a bit. He's been very good when the ball's hit the ground.
Out towards the centre wing. Just around from the scoreboard. Once again, number of players around this one, Brendan.
Umpire's letting it go, which is good because the ball's coming out quite often.
So we have gone about 12 minutes in the second term. Callington Oval, 5-4 to 4-1.
Handball out, quick kick from the Mallee, finding there at centre half forward.
Tyson Jenner, great attack on the ball,
Yeah,
good chest mark.
Good mark in front of Bomber Lancaster there.
So
Again,
Jenner,
he's going to look for Proud, I think. No, he's gone shorter
oh, he did that well.
to James Conlon. Conlon did well. Back on
Did
the ball,
that brilliantly.
Conlon again. That's a very good football there. He deserves
Oh, that's
a goal there.
sensational.
Bad
Oh,
luck.
it's hit the
No,
post.
that was good football for a big man.
Butted up his own work.
Yeah, did very well.
So Nick Yench, normal kick out for Nan. He's doing it for Hills. Just the... No, that's not the best
Kicking
kick
boots
out.
not on for Nick Yench. I don't know if he's bought new footy boots this week for the in-league.
Wakefield manages to get a kick away. finds Kenny, he's under pressure.
Should goal
weaves his
there.
way
Good-
out of
good football.
pressure and kicks a sensational goal.
I think that was Richardson again brought the ball in. The Wolfman.
Weaved his way out of traffic there, and yeah, Nick Yench kick out, didn't quite hit the target, and Mallee making them pay.
Just tried to hit it a bit too hard, I think, Yenchi there. I mean, he's a very, very good foot. Like delivery by foot, very good kick, but I think he just tried to nail him too hard there. He could have just left a bit off it. Got it to the target.
So, goal for goal, 5-4 to 5-2. In the middle, Max Buckley's in there. Braden Hart, looks like Houlihan and Schwartz. And in the middle for Mallee, looks like Richardson's there, Clint Richardson, Lachlan Wilson. And also Patrick Barrett, he's doing the rucking. So gone 14 minutes in the second term, 2 points the margin here, Callington Oval.
Braden Hutt very strong there, read it off well off tap, came through.
Oh, bit of keepings off here. Houlihan, he snaps it, kicks it inside attacking 50.
Nathan
Davies just
Pulled
gone
off the
forward,
ball.
he's got a free.
Pulled off the ball there.
There's been a few, yeah, it was a Davies special. There's been a few pickpocketers today, isn't there, Brendan?
Yes, yeah.
Scott Friend in the first term, just cutting off a few, and that was well done there by Houlihan. And he finds Davey. Can play either end. He'll go back from 45.
Jansen coming back in the middle.
That's a good kick. Just fading to the right though. So minor score, 5-5 to 5-2.
Reece Jolly's just come back on too, and I reckon they've missed Jolly out there. He had a really good first term there, he just had a rest, but his energy's been really good around the ball, so it'll be interesting to see if he can get it's coming out his way, see how he gets his hand on it. Gardner should mark
he
that,
had
good
his
mark,
eyes
yeah.
on that from the time it was kicked. The skipper for Hills, kick inside attacking 50, who's down there? Wakefield. Strong overhead mark. And he'll go back. An opportunity to extend Hills' lead to 9 points.
Mark Thomas coming off the ground, Micah Rupchich going back on. Muster having a rest at the moment. So it looks like Jai Middleton's actually playing full forward because Schwartz is still on the ball.
Yeah.
So it looks like they've got Jai Middleton playing full forward there.
Wakefield, couple of steps. Usually a dead-eye, but he's missed on that occasion. So 5-6 to 5-2. A few opportunities gone missing there for Hills. One to Davey and one to Wakefield. 4 points the margin. 16 minutes gone, second quarter here from Callington Oval. It's Mallee up against Hills in the interleague Div 2 action.
Scott Friend again.
Scotty Friend again. High leaping second term here from the Birdwood man. No, Davies,
they wrapped up in a good tackle there.
Wrapped up
Hit
in
the
a
ball
good
well.
tackle.
Yep. Muster back on.
High leaping Scotty Friend. Has he taken some rippers this year for Birdwood?
Yeah. Look, he, like I said before, he judged the ball very well. He just sits off the back and knows where the drop of the ball is going to be and seems to climb. Here he is off the left here. He'll look forward to Jai Middleton's good kick. Middleton, good spoil there from the Mallee player. Reece Jolly.
There's your man, Jolly, straight on the ground. Trapped up in the tackle. As well worked there by Friend.
Looks like Gardner's come for a rest, I think. No, Gardner's still out there.
The runners are working overtime here in the second term. 4 points the margin. Mallee working the ball out here. Schilling. Tight on the boundary line. Hip and shoulder there by Braden Hart. It's gone towards centre wing. Good work there by Moser. And it'll be a boundary throw in centre wing just around from the scoreboard. 5-6 to 5-2.
He's going to ball it up.
Oh, ball up.
So Middleton's back in the ruck. Muster's gone back to full forward. Nathan Davey, Maxie Wakefield, and looks like Nick Jansen's come back to half forward as well.
Middleton once again, straight down the throat of Houlihan.
Reece Jolly.
Jolly running the
Nick
inch. He kicks the ball towards the left half forward. Once again, not the best kick, but it's found its intended target in Wakefield.
Long point to killer coach. This and Maxie Wakefield's lining up here again. I think the Hills have had probably 4 or 5 shots from 45 out. And Maxie could probably ice the kick, but it'd be nice if they got the ball on a bit quicker and just tried to short kick into the forward line there just to make sure of it.
So Maxie Wakefield He found an intended target out here. I'm not sure who that was.
He's a bit
meant
smarter
to.
than the rest of his Hills teammates. I think he kicked the centering ball, but no one was aware of it.
Maybe that was a Raiders set play and they just weren't aware of it. Worked out of defence from Mallee. Camping himself there was Regan Moyne. About 8 plays around the action. Great tackle, Scott Friend. He's had a good second
on
term.
with advantage. Strong Moser there,
fend off,
shrugged him off.
big man.
Looks forward, Davey Muster.
Crummers, have we got Crummers
Muster.
down there? We do.
Out the back.
Here's a
My
chance,
man.
Jolly.
Oh, turned it over again. It's not clean going forward, are they,
Yeah.
Hills? Trying to bring their teammates into it. There's good work there from Moser.
So boundary throwing, about 15 metres out from Hill's goal, going towards the Raiders club room end in the second term. Here's a chance, weaving his way out of traffic there on the left boot. Looked like Max Buckley, was it? Or is it Kangaroo product in Boundy, I reckon. So minor score there for Hills, 5-7 to 5-2. I think we've got a string of 4 points in a row, Hills. Oh, high flying attempt there.
Barrett,
big man, Patrick Barrett.
Out the back again, Nick Yentz sets off well off half back.
That's a
lays
better
left foot.
kick. Oh, great attack on the cherry there. Looked like Adam Houlihan, but Mallee are on here. 1-2 combination in the middle of the ground. Spotted up a target in Conlon.
Hills have held them up well here because they were out, and the Hills midfielders got back well. Turnover here, Hills.
I've done that well, Scotty Friend to
Nick
Jens, the two left footers combined. Once again, Jens kicking boot, just not quite on, kicks it towards centre half forward. Buckley paddles it to himself, then taps it on, no one in particular.
Only Gardner in support out here. Once again, yeah, that Nick Yentz kick, he just probably could have gone long and just tried a short one in.
In the middle of the ground here, Jansen.
Nick Jansen, yep.
On his left boot, and once again, not the best kick out towards the boundary line. Probably had a little bit more time there to use it. And it's bobbled out of bounds, 5-7 to 5-2. And we've gone about 20 minutes in the second term. 5 points the margin. Boundary throwing, centre wing, Middleton.
Jolly.
Houlihan, good attack on the nut. Was going to go to a teammate there in Regan Moore.
Back to Jolly.
Back to Jolly. So Jolly.
Should be an inside kick option here. Scott Friend probably. He's gone long down the line.
Oh, great kick. Great kick, great mark.
Now once again,
great lead,
Simon Muster's got the leg here to make the distance, but it looks to be a tough kick from there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like they've missed 3 or 4 from that position already. I mean, they've all had the distance to kick the goal, but whether it's just a bit breezy coming through there, but Muster's certainly got the leg, and he's normally a pretty straight kick.
Max Buckley off, Thomas on. Meadows players. So the Birdwood man.
He likes it
off the boot, Brendan. Nathan Davey says all clear. So Hills capitalise on a little bit of forward line opportunities finally, 6-7 to 5-2. And coming off Matty Gardner, looks like Harding coming back on.
Kyle Harding coming back onto full back maybe. Oh, Blake Moser will go forward. So Harding will come back to centre half back. Bomber Lancaster's gone back to full back, which you'll appreciate a lot more.
So in the middle, Middleton. Worked out of the middle here by Mallee. High attempt over the top there, looked like James Conlon in the middle of the ground. Umpire says a throw, and it's going towards Mallee. So Richardson, the skipper, switches play out towards the wing. Trying to move the ball on quickly here, Mallee inside attacking 50. Middleton camps himself, takes the mark in defensive 50. So John Middleton sweeping handball out towards Regan Moyne. Middleton pointing up the line, spot up kick. Working the ball out of Hills there at Boundy, goes towards the half forward flank. In the front position, good work Mallee in the middle of the ground. Jake Kenny, the skipper. Richardson works the ball out towards the wing area, finds Jake Niven. Good play here by Mallee, working the ball forward. Finds Alex Keogh on his left boot. Inside attacking 50. Who's down there? 2-on-1. Good defensive spoil by Lancaster towards the boundary. Good butter up. Oh! Tight on the boundary line. Good attempt there by Mallee, but it's out of bounds. So it's inside attacking 50 for them anyway. 6-7 to 5-2. Rocket Rodney Maynard just barking instructions as runner. So 20 metres out now from Mallee's goal. Can they bring it back?
Mallee got one out the back here that they should use if they could. He could end up with the ball here.
Jolly collects the ball. Harding. Yench is under the pump here. And he's gone. So good forward line pressure here by Mallee. Hold the ball inside attacking 50. Good tackle against Yench, and they've got an opportunity to answer now and bring it back to under a goal. On 23 minutes in the second term. Middleton.
Good kick.
Oh, that's, I reckon it's got the carry. Minor score. So Mallee just trying to camp the ball inside attacking 50 here. Yench.
Jolly.
Yep.
Short, 25, 30 out, just in the back pocket. Jolly trying to get it on quickly, but not a lot, so he's going to have to go long down the line. Middleton's getting out there now, so Middleton will be the target. Getting up there.
Good overhead mark. Yep. Wakefield pushing up the ground.
Again. Great kick inboard. Great kick inboard there.
Benny O'Donnell.
Opens up the game. That sort of kick opens up the whole ground.
Micah Rupchich out towards Houlihan. Great play here by Hills.
Good handball inside Jesse Boundy. He should find a target here. He's a beautiful kick of the footy.
Champagne footy from Hills.
Great kick.
Oh.
Chop of the arms there, maybe.
Mark. Good burst. Wakefield was one end. Now he's down the half forward flank that's holding the ball. Good tackle there by Mallee. Interesting kick. Works it out of the fence.
Lockie Wilson.
The ball at centre half back.
Switches out wide to Jake Niven. Intercept.
Intercept. Davey. Oh.
I'm not sure if that was a well-intentioned pass or if he tried to make that look good, but I'm pretty sure Davey would have been having a shot from goal from there.
Mallee worked the ball out of defensive 50s.
Reece Jolly again on the wing.
Reece Jolly once again.
Should come inside to Middleton.
The big man.
Could play on here, Jai.
The eyes light up on his right boot, and that's cut off as well. Richardson, I should say. Centre half back area for Mallee. A few good passes, eventually ends with Shannon Jenner. He kicks it towards the outer side, good defensive spoil. There was Benny O'Donnell on the ground. Got the handball back, O'Donnell to Yench on the left boot towards the right half forward flank. 1-on-1 contest, Moses there.
Strong there again, Moser.
Handball over the back of his head. Coming in there for support for Hills. Looked like Michael Rupchis. Now the ball forward pocket for Hills. Muster, good attack on the ball.
Strong there, Muster.
Fend
shrugs
off
him
there,
off.
Muster.
Good handball, should be a goal. Oh, missed. Off the left foot, but...
6-8 now, Hills. To 5-3.
It's a high tempo game, isn't it? It's a game where they don't look like settling down. It's just played at a high tempo. It's play on at all costs.
So kick out of defence from Mallee. That was clever tap on there. Got it out towards centre wing.
My man again out there, Reece Jolly off that wing. He's having a cracking game, isn't he?
Boundary throw in, centre wing, outer side.
Played a bit at South Adelaide, did he, or West Adelaide or something?
I think so, yeah. 6-8 to 5-3. We've gone 26 minutes in the second term. Can't be much longer, you'd think. 11 points the margin, Hills lead. Middleton, once again out the middle, but Mallee capitalised. Kick inside attacking 50, 1-on-1 contest down here.
Good from Regan Moyne there, get it out the back, hold.
He held that up well. Alex Keogh, the opponent there of Braden Hutt.
He's underrated, Regan Moyne. We rate him very highly from Kersbrook. Very honest defender, plays really tight, very good footballer.
Mallee, ball's inside. Michael
Big
Lancaster's just crashed into there by Clint Richardson, the skipper for Mallee. Hutt, the old don't argue.
There twice.
That was brilliant.
Beat 2 tackles. He's very strong around the ball there.
Kick out
Jansen
was
on the ball.
Jansen. But once again, Mallee at ground level. High pressure, high stakes here. Centre wing, Hutt sees the ball out of bounds, 6-8-5-3. Edging towards half time. Can't be much longer, you'd think, in the opening half.
Short throw-in.
Thomas
Mark Thomas.
to
Out
Jolly.
the back, look for Nick Yench again, Bomber Lancaster.
One step kick towards the left half forward flank. Running back there with courage. Mallee.
Resting ruckman, I think. Playing beyond the ball.
There we go, half time. 6-8-5-3. And a good game of footy here. From
Yeah, tight
Callington
game of
Oval.
footy, really tight around the contest.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, half time, 6-8-5-3. It's a good game of footy here, Brendan.
Yeah, I think the Mallee would be very happy with the way their defence is held up. I think they've been under pressure there. And I think when the ball hits the ground, they've moved it out well. But I think the Reece Jolly's been excellent on one wing, Scott Friend on this other wing or half forward here. Jesse Boundy across the middle, Nick Yench off half back. They've just sort of rebounded the ball, but the Hills haven't had a lot of structure going forward. They've just seemed to bomb it into the big fellas and not had any little fellas around there to crumb the ball. But they changed that with Nathan Davey going forward there. So just see what happens after half time, I think.
All right, so half time here from Callington Oval in the A-grade Hills Division 2 versus Mallee. It's Hills leading 6-8-5-3. And we'll be back for a big second half.
Yeah!
In the middle, Enderoom, Middleton in ruck, Jansen,
Hutt.
Micah Rupchich.
Micah, yep.
On the wings, Jolly.
Yep.
And on the outer side's Friend. So yeah,
Hill's happy with the first half. The coaches there very happy with the effort and the way they just feel like they're just missing the last kick going forward. So the ball's good. They feel like they can break them open, break the Mallee open if they can just hit that last kick. They've just missed a couple, but this first 10 minutes is going to be pretty tough footy because Mallee will be come out trying to kick the first one or two to get the game back on their terms, but the Hills coaches just feel like the game's just there for them, but they just got to break them open. So they've gone smaller forward. They realise they went a bit tall forward there.
Yep.
So
Houlihan there.
Yep.
Davey, Wakefield.
And they felt good contribution from all players. Rupchich, Micah had a good first quarter there. Jolly was very good in the second quarter. Scott Friend off a wing. Braden Hutt in the middle's been very good. And of course, Jai's getting his hand to everything in the middle. So yeah, it's good so far.
So here's an opportunity for Mallee, first inside 50 for the second half.
Lockie Wilson in there to Proud. But once
Oh, it
again,
looked like a throw, was it? Oh no, it's a free kick here for Hills, defensive 50. So first
once again,
inside
Kyle
50.
Harding very good on that Proud there. The Hills coaches were very happy with his first half as well, Kyle Harding, because that Proud, like I said, he's a big unit when you get up close to him. So Kyle Harding's done well on him.
Nick Yench, that left foot, a little bit better accuracy in the start of the second half to Matt Gardner.
Jolly on the bottom there from the crumb. Ball looks like it's held up, pack forming.
It's held up. So Hills will be kicking towards the left of screen in this third term. Whereas Mallee going towards the club room end. They've got the second inside 50 to start the third term. Chain of handballs. Here's an opportunity. It's inside attacking 50 for Mallee, but once again holding strong Hills. Last
Fumble
line of
there in the
defence, bit of a
Hills
fumble though.
Regan Moyne, was it? Or
Putting themselves under pressure now. It's in the forward pocket. So now a chance for Mallee to capitalise.
once again, one-on-one footy here from the Mallee.
Middleton
with the ball forward.
Punches the ball through for a minor score. The first of the second half. It's gone to 5-4 to 6-8. So 10 points the margin from Callington Oval interleague action. Hills Division 2 versus Mallee.
I think Mallee would be happy with the game so far. The captain Clint Richardson, I think vice captain Jack Kenny there. I think he had a good quarter, good first half.
Middleton brought it to ground. A couple of Mallee players at ground level, including
Richardson
Richardson. Laces out, teammate there at centre half forward. Great work from Richardson And he spotted
Jack
up the
Kenny.
teammate there in your man Jack Kenny, vice-captain. So captain to vice-captain for the opening shot.
Into this wind again, so
Into
you
the
know,
wind.
whilst you probably get the journey, it's just a tricky breeze here.
So Jack Kenny from
Right
right on
behind him.
50.
He's hit it well.
Oh, he's hit it brilliantly. He's gone right to the line. Volleyball's action still in play, off hands. Oh,
Got
Mallee.
the goal, well done.
Hills probably should have punched that one through. But superb crumbing there. We'll try and pick up the player who that was. But great work from Richardson to Kenny though, Brendan, setting that up.
Yeah, Kenny's been off the chain a bit. I'm not sure if he's actually starting in the middle or half forward. We'll try and pick that up, but he's been loose. I don't know who's responsible for picking him up, but he's been quite loose all game. He seems to know where to get the footy, and they use him for sure. He's playing out of forward pocket by the looks. Looks like Revo's got him at the moment, but whether he's switching off ball, I'm not sure.
I think the goal kicker there was Lachlan Wilson off hands, who's playing across the half forward line. So Mallee bringing it back now to 4
Good strong
points.
tackle there.
5 minutes gone in the third term. You said the first 10 minutes of this third term was very important, and Mallee have capitalised. Once again, Richardson, good smother there from Jolly. Richardson goes in again with the laying a really fierce tackle and
Jolly's
goes
loose,
on
he's
with
off
it.
here. He's looking at the back. Bit of a tussle behind play.
Richardson
not much
is
in
a
it.
real hard earner.
He
He's
is,
going
he's-
in again. Mallee have started this second half with a lot of intent. And Richardson's leading from the front, the skipper.
Once again, it was Micah, so he probably got under his skin
that's
as well.
true.
So,
Those two have gone at it all
yeah,
day.
no, that's good. That's just good footy. That's good to see.
Middleton.
Getting his first hand to everything. Richardson again out the back. He's
Richardson
strong around
started
the
the
pack,
third
isn't he?
term well. Good start here by Mallee for start the third term. Wilson. Hills under
Another
pressure.
smother from Wilson there. Followed up his handball. Got
Great
back on the ball.
forward. Great pressure here from Mallee. Just
Barely
a little bit
15.
of respite here for Hills. Yeah, you're right. Probably 5 metres at best. So Richardson on the mark. Willing his
Just got to
troops
come
on.
along down the line. He always picked the short option. Gone to Yancey. Yancey, let's see if he's changed his boots here at half time. This will be a good
So Nick Yentz,
opportunity to see if Yancey's
tight
changed
on the
his boots.
boundary line.
Lovely
Goes
kick,
towards centre half
but
forward.
Moser up. Yeah, good mark. Oh, dropped the mark in the end actually. Moser had all the ball there.
Houlihan tried to soccer it off the ground. Mallee trying to work the ball out here
Followed up again, Houlihan.
through Olsen. Handball over the top. Done this well, Mallee. It's back to Olsen.
Revington.
Good smother. Keeps the ball inside attacking
Oh,
50.
could have been in the
Revington
back there.
hard in it with Davey. But Mallee have done this well. Worked the ball out towards Gurkey, the vice-captain, out towards centre wing.
Nice mark there. Back
Braden
in the back. Bomber Lancaster back there.
Ah, yep.
Switched.
Yench.
Yanch.
Jolly.
Back to Jolly again on his own on this
Two
wing.
on
Got to
one.
work hard here, Jolly.
Just
3
the
on 2,
bounce
4
didn't
on 2
favour
now.
him.
Micah in there.
Richardson once again, probably his fifth
Scott
touch in
Friend
the opening
chasing.
6
Good
minutes.
pressure from there from Scott Friend. Caused good pressure there from Scott Friend. Had nothing to kick forward to Richardson, so he had to hang on to the ball and end up turning it over at half back.
Yench towards the boundary line. Over the back, socketed cleverly by Jolly. Inside attacking 50. It's coming out towards us here.
Good tackle from Maxie Wakefield there.
Wakefield.
Really good tackle from Maxie Wakefield.
Tackles Gurkey over the boundary line, so it'll be a boundary siren about 30 metres out from goal. Inside attacking 50 for Hills. They lead by 4 points. Goal scorer so far in this term, I think it was
Gardner
Lachlan
taking a
Wilson.
ruck.
Good
Strong
tackle,
from
Jolly.
Reece Jolly there again on, that's Chad Kennett playing centre half back, tall back for there. For
Oh, good ruck work there.
out the
Mallee.
back. Max
Gone out the Buckley
quick
though.
kick. Gardner trying to get it over the back to Scott Friend. Scott Friend comes in the ball. Gardner,
Oh,
great tackle. Let's hold
gone.
the ball.
Great forward line
That's a
pressure
great
from
tackle.
Gardner.
Yeah, good tackle. Yeah, no, that was good. Good from Gardner. That's what you want from your key forwards like that. Big tackles like that.
So the skipper for Hills. Opportunity to kick a captain's goal.
Caught Hayden Schilling. Schilling thought he'd got around Gardner, but Gardner got him in a good tackle there. Probably 40 out directly in front.
So Matty Gardner, multiple Kersbrook premiership captain. 40 metres out from goal. It's a good hit, but it's gone through for a minor score, so it's 5 points the margin now, Brendan.
See here what the Mallee do. They've been trying to get the ball on really, really quickly. So it'll be interesting with the slow play here. See what their target here. because Jai Middleton's got the centre of the ground. They look to be coming long and wide once again.
Off hands, well worked there by Jansen. He's coming back in, this time through Revington.
Strong Moser, should goal from here.
Great kick. Laces out Moser, and he'll go back from 40 metres out directly in front.
Big raps on this bloke. We haven't seen much of him because, like I said, he missed the first 6 or 7 games. I don't know, I think it was an ankle or some sort of leg injury he's coming back from. But big raps on him, Kangaroo. They are pretty happy to have him up for.
So with the blue boots, Moser. And he's missed as well, so the
Got
two
close to
big
the man
men.
on the mark there, didn't he, for a bloke that didn't need to come quite that close.
The two big men missing, Gardner and Moser. 9 minutes gone.
Another slow play kick in. See if they look here for Chad Kennett again. They seem to be looking this side. They're trying to avoid Jai down the middle, I think.
Kick in. Looks like Henry Olsen with the kick in. Oh,
Strong
fend off.
Scott
Well
Friend
done,
there.
Scott Friend. This is a bit of razzle-dazzle sort of action, and he laces out a teammate there,
Jesse Boundy.
Jesse
You
Boundy.
get the journey here from Jesse, but again, it's long points. He'll look for a shorter option because he's very, very good off this left foot. Looking for Moser, his Kangaroo teammate. So
Oh,
another
brilliantly
mark.
done.
Yeah, Kangaroo teammate to Kangaroo teammate. Like I said, Jesse probably had the journey, but he's very good off that left foot.
He'll go back from a 45-degree angle. 30 metres out.
Nathan Davey looks to be just lurking around the back of this for a handball, but I don't think Moser looked for it. I think Moser likes his chances from there, so he's just kicked it straight through the middle. Just trying to sneak a cheeky one, you reckons?
So after Gardner and Moser missing the opening 2 shots for Hills, Moser capitalised. And set up by Scotty Friend, you'd have to say there.
Yeah, nice play off that kick in. Probably should have taken the mark, Mallee, there, but dropped the mark and Scott Friend swooped on it and lowered his eyes. I think he was actually trying to get it to Davey, but Jesse Boundy chipped in there and then hit his Kangaroo teammate Moser, and he kicked truly from 30 on a slight angle.
So it's back in the middle, 7-10 to 6-4.
Umpires found another one here,
2-goal
John
break
Middleton.
here for Hills.
He's on top in the ruck, isn't he, John Middleton?
Yeah.
He's not doing a lot around the ground, but he doesn't have to when he just gives the handball, the first hands to these players so
Oh, he's
quickly.
gone. Houlihan's gone, dumped into the ground. And just when you thought the Hills were going to go forward again to potentially increase their lead to 3 goals, it's now turnover and it's going back inside attacking for
Big
Mallee.
crowd.
And that's a great
Yeah.
attempted chest mark.
He paid it.
is it?
Yeah, much to the
Was it a push?
surprise of the crowd, or push, has he? But there, Houlihan just tried to do a little too much. The handball probably wasn't on there. He probably got put under the hammer a bit, but he probably just needed to get a quick kick to the ball. He was told he was hot by his teammates, but tried to shrug one and then shrug two and got caught there. But good
So-
at this Proud here from this pocket here.
Yeah.
The goals are open from that pocket, so if he's a good kick, he can hit that
Oh,
kick.
that's
Beautiful
perfect.
kick, isn't it?
To the line. Anyway, up over the top there was a Mallee player, off hands. They've got the Crummers here if they work it out well. Oh,
Great
good
smother.
Great smother there.
He's off too. Who's that? Jansen out. Was that Scott Friend with
Yeah, I
that
reckon it
smother
was
and then
Scott
back to
Friend.
the wing? Now he's back on the wing and taking the marks. That was great footy by Scott Friend there.
Did the smother and now he's taking the mark on the
Now
wing.
centred the ball to Jesse Boundy, who can come wider.
Can feed off to Yench here and he does.
Another left footer, looking for his nan teammate
Got
Davey.
Davey. And that's out in the full.
Tell you what,
Yench still not on the kick.
he's probably had 15 kicks, 12, 15 kicks, but I'm sure 2 have hit the targets, I reckon. He's just off a little bit. Mallee player Chad Kennett here, he's having a good game here down back.
There's quite a few beards out there.
There's some good beards from the Mallee boys.
One-on-one contest here. Chris Rudiger goes and collects it. He's got a teammate over the top here in Niven, but that's good work by Moser. He's kicked the goal this quarter. Scotty Friend's in there. Good forward line pressure here for the Hills around the half-forward line.
Revington out there as well.
Implied
Jansen,
pressure.
Jansen.
I think that's Richardson, and he calms down procedure
Niven.
and finds Niven.
Hits the centre kick, great kick that one.
Find Johnston, Ryan Johnston. Gets it to a running
Gregurki.
Gregurki, the vice-captain for Mallee, over the
Chain
top.
of handballs. Just missed his play. Oh, that's a bit. Oh, that's clumsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's clumsy. That's
Free kick here for Wakefield. So next goal, very important. Either bring it back to a goal or extend Hills' lead to 3. It's gone to centre half forward.
Mongrel off the ball.
Oh,
That's a great
superb
mark. Who was
mark
that? That
there.
was a mongrel.
I reckon that's Boundy.
Jesse Bounty, yeah, it was great.
Off to Yench on his left boot.
Strong
2
to
on
Gardner
1.
here.
Gardner
Puts up a mitt, and he's very good off the ground.
Oh, that's
isn't he?
clever. Footy.
That's fortuitous. Very lucky. Gardner's running on here well. He should get the ball back.
Matty Gardner,
that's great.
player of the
That's
game.
great footy, Matt Gardner.
That's
great
player of the
footy.
game.
Yeah, great footy. Yeah, no, good on him.
The skipper.
Yep.
Talk
And
us through that one.
Well, it was good of Maxie Wakefield to reward him too, because Gardner, he put up a mitt and then just hacked it out of mid-air, which is fine. That's what you do. You get it forward, especially when you've got dangerous forwards like Maxie. Maxie read it well, got in front, took the mark, but then guards took off, and for like, it would have been easy for Maxie to go out from 40 there and just have a shot at goal, but to reward Gardner's run there, that's what it's about when you're playing the league. You get around, not your teammates as usual on a Saturday, but to bring your other mates into it like that as a Hills Footy League, that was a good goal.
And didn't he love it, the skipper?
Yeah, he did, the guards, and he went back to Maxie and thanked him for the ball over the top. That was good footy.
8-10 to 6-4, so we talked about it, either a 3-goal break or a 1-goal break. Now it's a 3-goal break for
Schwartz
Hills.
back in the ruck there. So Jai Middleton's having a rest. Schwartz back in the ruck. Moser up forward with Max Wakefield. Mark Thomas on the ground. Davey. Gardner is the other tall, and looks like Nick Jansen's off the other half forward flank, so he's obviously changing on the ball.
Mallee will keep coming. They've got the ball towards the right half forward flank.
Wakefield.
Kick
Long
inside
kick,
50.
looking for Proud again.
3 on 1.
Carl Harding's done very well back there again. He took front spot, he couldn't be budged. He's been good up there.
So coming from the ground, looks like Moser.
Looks like Muster's going to come back on the full forward. They just knew they were too tall up there in the first half, so they're just rotating the bigs now.
So Mallee, 20 metres out from goal, kicking towards the Bridgewater Callington club room end. 16 minutes gone in the third term here. Gardner with the perfect captain's goal leads it. Now Hills 3 goals. And Muster's gone into attack. He's on Chris Rudiger. Also down there is Maxie Wakefield. And he's opposed to Alistair Mills. Here's a chance, great forward line, defensive smothering once again by Hills. Stop the ball from going through the uprights from Mallee. 40 metres out from goal. Schwartz in the ruck. Ball squirts out here. Here's an opportunity for Hills. Handball. Kick up towards the half forward line. A couple of Hills players around the action here. In Gardner, one of them, and Mark Thomas. It's out of bounds now, end-to-end footy, so 60 metres out now from Hills goal. Matty Gardner say I'll do the ruck work.
Mallee got a loose here in the centre, Lockie McDonald. Hills just, if they Mallee get it out here, they're going to want to
Big ball
come
here.
out to Rucic. Comes
Big ball
wider to Jolly. That's a good kick. Opens up the ground. Yench working hard. Up the middle though to Bounty.
Yench is on here.
Jesse's to, and Yench should finish.
Let's see the radar's on.
When he's kicking for goal.
No, missed it.
It's good footy though. Good footy. Good run off half back again from Nick Yench. He's a very good footballer coming off half back like that.
19 points to margin. 17 minutes gone. Kick in.
Nath Davey, contest. Good mark here. Great mark playing once again from Jack Kenny. Jack Kenny's probably been their best, I reckon, off the left foot. He's kicked long there to Lockie McDonald. Lockie McDonald over the top.
Moving on quick here, Mallee. Kick
Should
inside
score
attack
you.
at
Proud
50
to
by
mark this.
Gurkey.
Yeah. Good footy. Good footy there.
End-to-end footy there from Mallee. Good footy.
Yep.
Gurkey with the kick. And they
Into
get around
Proud.
each other. High five. So
Jack
probably-
Kenny's probably their best, you reckon? Like, from
Yeah.
what we know so far?
he's a little bloke, but he's getting plenty of it. So the big man for Mallee.
Looks like pushed it right, has he?
Just that breeze taking it to the right. Minor score. 6-5 now to 8-10. Keen to keep it here in the attacking 50. Mallee from the kick out. Looks like Yench will bring it back in. So Nick Yench with the kick out. It's gone 50 metres. Thomas went up over the top. Punch. Here's a chance coming back in. Mallee, Gregurki, the vice captain, sends the ball to the goal square.
Oh, goal out of midair.
clever.
Competed for the mark, and then the ball was a live ball in midair, and then he socketed out the.
The big men at both ends are
Yeah.
doing it.
They
With their
are.
clever soccer skills and presenting. So Mallee aren't there, Brendan, and they refuse to give in, which is good. It's a good game of footy.
It is a good game of footy.
8-10 to 7-5 now. So another one here from Mallee, back under a goal after Hills extended it out to 19 points.
Thomas and Houlihan up forward, Nick Jansen, Maxie Wakefield, Gardner and Muster for the
Out of the middle,
Wakefield again. Handballed Connor, no one really. Didn't have the ball then. That was lucky not to be free kick there against Jolly. He didn't really have the ball there. The Mallee player, Lockie McDonald, but ball up, centre wing.
19 minutes gone in the third term.
Lockie
8-10 to
McDonald again.
7-5.
Out the back again to Kenny.
A dangerous ball.
Dangerous ball.
One-on-one contest now
Jesse
in the middle.
Boundy.
Boundy did that well. Kick inside attacking 50. Wakefield. He's got 3-on-1 here.
Good pressure from Maxie there.
And they work it out though, Mallee. 1-2 handball. Gregurki, vice captain, tight on the boundary line. Good pressure.
Kicked it
It's
out
gone out of bounds on the full. It's a good pressure there by Jansen. And the ball's going to come back in, you'd feel, through the Hills. Looks like Regan Moyne. So Regan Moyne spots up Jansen. That's a poor kick.
Oh, not sure what the umpire's played here. What's he
Tunnelling?
played? Shepherding, or has he played tunnelling? That was hard because the ball was kicked over Jansen's head, so he stopped and propped, and the Mallee bloke flew but went over his head and landed hard on the ground, and they're free kicks to Jansen.
He kicks
Who's
it
gone-
inside 50. Wakefield 1-on-1 over the... Oh, he's taking a one-hander.
Oh, he's played,
Oh, he's not
umpire's
play on.
played contested ball
Okay.
there. He must have played the first touch to the Mallee bloke in the front. Must have played the first touch to the Mallee player, but not a lot of... not much in that.
So the ball camped inside attacking 50 here for Hills. 8-10 to 7-5.
Someone must have gone in to take the ruck there for the Hills.
Can Hills re-establish their 3-goal break?
Mallee seem to set up very well around the ball here. They've always got one out the back here, and he holds his position here. The Hills midfielders getting drawn into the contest there, and the Mallee bloke sends to set
Third
out the
man
back.
up was Wakefield.
Here we go.
Oh,
Over around the ball.
Thomas.
Mark Thomas, hard Tomo.
Pushed
they
in the
call-
back.
Yeah, Mark Thomas, very good footballer there. They called hard Tomo. Well, he always is hard at the ball, and he put his head over it and didn't have the ball and got dumped. So free kick Tomo.
So Mark Thomas now 40-degree angle, kicking from about 20 metres out.
Like his chances here, Goldie?
I'm not sure what he's like from a set shot. I'll back him in, the skipper here for Meadows. It's a lovely kick. He loves it too. That's re-established the 3-goal break. 9-10 to 7-5.
It's almost like the coach has said at half time, isn't it? It feels like the Hills are capable of breaking the game apart, but the Mallee boys just keep banging in, don't they? And I mean, a bit more structure going forward there for the Mallee boys, and they might have a couple more, but they just seem to lack a bit going forward there. The scores there, what, 8-10 is it?
Yeah.
8-10 to 7-5, so 18 scoring shots to 12. But it's still a tight game.
Patrick Barrett in the ruck for Mallee go up against Schwartz.
Good tap there from Paddy Barrett too.
So forward line for Hills now. Davies down there, Thomas, Houlihan, Wakefield, and Muster's deep. Gardner providing as a centre half forward area. So the ball 70 metres out from Mallee's goal. Can they answer? They have for most of the match. Centre half forward now for Mallee. 22 minutes gone in the third term. Probably about 5 minutes to go. Another one for Hills could really break this one open. And the umpire's deemed a free kick here though for Mallee, so they'll kick the ball
Wakefield,
inside
is it?
attacking 50.
No,
it's
my
your
man.
man. Inside attacking
Once again,
50.
looking for Proud.
That was clever by the big man there. He slapped
was.
it on.
Should be a goal here to Mallee.
That's clever work by the forwards.
Has he scored? Goal? Yeah, good goal.
The big man there for Mallee slapped it on
yeah,
to
out
his
of
runner.
position there, so he just tapped it down. The runner hit the ball, fired out a handball, and Mallee player got on the end of it. Just not sure who it was at this stage, but he, yeah, nice crumbing goal anyway. Jack Kenny once again involved.
Yep, 8-5 to 9-10. And
A few recruiters after that, bloke.
number 9.
Might
I
have
reckon
to
he
find out
kicked
where
it.
that Jack Kenny's from, Goldie, you reckon?
Yeah.
We could use him in the hills, I reckon, the way he moves.
At Birdwood?
Yeah, well, we'll certainly have to look into it. That's why we come watch these games.
Yeah. Ryan Johnston with the goal, I think, there for Mallee. Sharking it brilliantly, but the big man, big Mallee forward,
Proud.
he slapped it on.
Yeah, Adam Proud. Yeah,
And,
that was good footy.
A couple of handballs, ends with a nice snap goal for Mallee.
Once again,
And
Jack
here's your
Kenny.
man.
Yeah, once again out.
Yeah, he's gonna have
back
to play
the
at
other
Birdwood
vice
next
captain there, number 7, or Lockie McDonald there. That's a good tackle there from Scott Friend. That's good one-on-one footy there.
Intensity's lifted once again. Mallee will continue to come all day, that's for sure. Here's a chance for Wakefield. Handballs out to a teammate, who with a bit of composure goes up the wing, and a strong
good
overhead
mark
mark. So Mallee will go forward
Alex
again.
Keogh, I reckon.
Chain of handballs. Oh, probably overcooked the handballs. One too many
put
there.
him into trouble there.
But they've batted up well here.
Paddy Barrett again, is it?
Kick inside attacking 50.
Kyle,
Oh,
again.
Kyle Harding. Yep.
It's good footy.
That's a
yeah,
good battle,
yeah,
that one.
Yeah. Like I said before, I haven't seen much of Kyle, but I tell you what, he's playing really well at full-back on this big Proud here. Reece Jolly again, he did quiet this quarter.
Buckley with the
Good
mark.
He's great hands.
Opts to
Buckley.
move on quickly. Wakefield, 1-2.
Great
Strong
mark
overhead
again.
mark. Good footy heels. Snaps the
Over
ball around the
back,
corner.
looking
Here's
for the run,
Davey.
Nathan Davey likes one.
Oh, it's a goal. Just let that one through.
Once again, wasn't meant by Wakey, but he was trying to bring Nathan Davey into the game there. Nathan Davey led back into the goal square and balls rolled through for a goal. Good footy, good transition footy from the hills there.
What you produce, we can produce better. It's a good game of footy, that's for sure. Both sides producing plenty of highlights. 10-10 to 8-5.
Reece Jolly off, Scott Friend back on the wing. Coach is calling for Tomo to come and have a rest off half forward.
26 minutes gone in the third term, so an important one for Hills as we head towards three-quarter time.
John Middleton back in the ruck, straight down the guts of Adam Houlihan there again. Like, he just makes a big difference when he goes in the ruck there, doesn't he, John?
James Conlon with a clearing kick out towards the half-forward flank for Mallee. Pressure here from Richardson. Yench, left footer. Over the top of a teammate there, and it's gone out of bounds with Middleton just trying to keep the ball alive. So it will be a boundary throw just in front of Hill's interchange bench. 10-10 to 8-5. Bit of shadows now on Callington Oval. Boundary throw in. Middleton. And seeing the ball out of bounds with Scotty Friend.
Hutt in the midfield there, looks like Maxie Wakefield's playing in the middle. Scott Friend's off a wing. Looks like Houlihan's back in the middle again for the Hills. Michael Ruchich off half forward by the looks. Comes out the back here. Mallee player got on the ball.
That was Wilson.
My man again in there, Jack Kenny in again.
Ryan Johnston's in there for Mallee. It's deemed in the back. So
Free kick
opportunity
to-
here for Richardson, I reckon it is.
Yep.
So Mallee through Richardson.
Looks short
pass.
into Lockie again.
Lachlan McDonald. Right footer, kick inside 50. Who's down
Along the
there?
Proud.
Oh, strong mark overhead. So once again, Mallee with the
No, it's not
opportunity to
Proud.
answer.
No, I thought that was Proud, but it must be the resting ruck must be playing down there.
Yeah,
There's a tall.
number 10, Patrick Barrett, I reckon. So Barrett, once again, the opportunity to answer here for Mallee, as they have for the majority of the day.
Blake Moser back on the ground.
So Barrett from 50.
Tug that little left
It'll go
going
to
for
the line,
distance.
off hands minus score. 8-6, 10-10.
So the Hills with a quick play on this time. Scott Friend's over the back if they want him, otherwise longer is Maxie Buckley on the ball now. Give back
Houlihan?
to Yancey. Or Houlihan, is it?
On his left
Guards,
boot, finds
yep.
guards.
The
He's
running
off and
guards
running, the big
play
man.
long, going long to Moser, one-on-one here over the back. Good spoil there from the fullback from the Mallee.
Oh, he's
Great
gone.
pick up there, Rupert
Gone,
Benson,
gone.
but got caught. Yeah,
He's saying he got the handball away, but
Which one?
it was a good crumb from Benson there. It was a good crumb, but not sure he had got the legal handball. And Maxie Wakefield, is it lining up?
yeah, big kick. right on 3/4 time. So Wakefield with the forward line pressure, holding the ball, and he'll have a shot to extend Hill's lead to 4 goals. And that's a shame.
Yeah,
That's out in the full.
didn't look good at all. He had plenty of distance there, but again, he got too close to the man on the mark there on Sunlight Maxi. But anyway, it leaves it open for a good last quarter here. What is it, 8-6?
10-11, I read, to 8-6 at 3/4 time. Your thoughts there, Brendan, on the third term?
Yeah, we just can't, if we look at a biased perspective, we just can't seem to shake the Mallee. They've got some good on-ballers there that seem to get loose when not really accountable in the middle there going forward, I think. I think the smaller Mallee boys get ahead of us when they're going forward, and I think they've been really efficient going forward. I think Hills had plenty of the ball in the forward 50, and forward 50 entries I think would be well on top for the Hills, but the Mallee boys just seem to be quite efficient going forward. So, yeah, no, it's opened up, hasn't it, for a pretty interesting last quarter.
For sure. All right, at 3/4 time it's 10-10 to 8-6, and we're in for a really interesting final term.
It's time for a beer.
It was great highlights in that quarter, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was good.
Fantastic. I mean, that one where the big fella socketed it.
Guard, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you got all of that on there, that
Oh,
would
yeah.
be really good.
Yeah. Don't worry, your eyebrows.
Anything at all, mate?
Yeah, all good, yeah. A little bit chilly.
You feel the cold, don't you, Benny?
What?
You feel the cold, don't you?
Yeah, here.
Well, it was funny when you were talking about should have a bonfire or whatever it was at Nan, I think.
Yeah.
That was great. Got to start bringing a bottle of green ginger wine.
Brendan's deserted me.
That's all right, you're on it, mate.
All right, final quarter here from Callington Oval, 10-11 to 8-6. And at 3/4 time, Tony Filkey getting around the troops there. Last thing they want to do is have a good dip and lose this one. 6 out of 6 if the Hills get up in this one.
7 out of 7.
7 out of 7, sorry.
Yep, the Judd Leanett and the Jake Watson as well.
7 out of 7, yep.
So just talking to Malcolm Williams there, he's a pretty proud man at the moment, and like he said, if this is going to be on our agenda, like interleague footy, it's really important that we all get around it, and the sides the Hills have put together have been very, very good. So Malcolm's very, very proud of the way the Hills Football League conducted itself and the teams they've put out over the last 3 or 4 weeks or so with the interleague footy.
Mallee have certainly been brave, that's for sure, Brendan. You just get the feeling like Hills always threatening to break it open, but Mallee just seem to capitalise down the other end and just keep themselves alive. And they're in the game here, 10-11 to 8-6.
Slips catch there, just missed by Davey. He's back on it there. Front position, not enough talk there of the Hills forwards. Mallee back on the ball. Looked like Mallee might get it out. Well held, well, good tackle there.
So Lockett ends the call. It's inside attacking 50 for Hills. They're kicking towards the club room end in this final term. Davey coming off the ground. Don't know whether that's a change or whether he's injured.
Might
Snap
be
out
just
of the
Davey's
pack.
way of saying that he's
He's happy to have a rest.
happy to have a rest. He's been on the, hasn't changed actually in that second or third quarter. So since he's gone forward, he's stayed on the ground the whole time. Look, not sure if Proud's gone into the ruck, has he, or is Proud off the ground there for the Mallee? Because he's not in a full forward, he's not at centre half forward. Kyle is picking up.
So with the kick out defensive 50s, Mallee's gone towards centre wing here on the grandstand side. Here's a chance for Mallee. High
Strong
ball
Lockie.
up, over the top, good mark.
Lockie McDonald again.
Lockie McDonald. He looks like a classy footballer. He kicks the ball inside attacking 50, got the big men down there, and he takes an overhead mark in front of Lancaster, and that was the
That's
big
good from
man
that Paddy Barrett.
in
Yeah.
Paddy Barrett. Quick off the mark.
Yeah, Lancaster actually held him behind the play, and he managed to shake Lancaster off and get out in front. That was a good mark there from the big fella.
So Paddy Barrett now. Keep Mallee alive.
Just missed near side, has he?
I reckon
No,
he's
goal.
kicked it. So once again, Mallee well and truly in it. 10-11 now to 9-6. It's going to start in the engine room, that's for sure. Braden Hutt's in there, Micah Rupchich, Middleton.
And Adam
And
Proud looks to be off the
Jansen.
ground there for the Mallee. So whether
The big
they've-
man up in attack, yep.
Whether they've gone smaller or whether he's injured, I'm not sure.
Richardson's in there along with Jack Kenny, the vice captain. And also Nick Grigurki, so the captain, the vice captain and the other vice captain in the middle for Mallee to
Richardson
try
out of
and
the
roll
middle.
the dice. Paddled forward there was Fanning.
Hutt, quick kick off the left foot. Might
Harding, I
find
should
Thomas.
say. It's in the middle of the ground. Thomas takes the mark.
Looking for a handball off, but then goes out wide to Middleton, I think he's looking for, but he kicked too long.
Yench.
Neat little left footer.
That's better. Finds teammate there in Wakefield. So Maxie Wakefield tied on the boundary line. 5 minutes gone, final turn. Wakefield.
Liked it off
loads
the
up.
boot, didn't he?
Whistle's
Called it
been
early.
called here. What's he called? Have the kick again.
What? Why?
Had he not called time on, or was this one of those weird umpiring
mark.
ones?
Are you allowed to play on from the mark? Hang on. Yes, you are. What have you done with your mic?
Am I on?
Oh, he
Keeps on flicking into you.
must take their umpiring pretty seriously out in the Mallee there. He mustn't have called time on, he must have been setting the mark. But Maxie, anyway, take two, see if he can do it again. No, he can't.
Goes to the
Oh,
line,
great
over the
mark.
top. Great mark there. Is that Moser?
Must be, I think, yep.
Blake Moser in the forward pocket.
Yeah,
over
good
the
strong
top.
mark, wasn't it?
So a great goal, not paid, followed by a great mark. Forward pocket, Moser. Nails the
kick.
goal, so that's important reply there for Hills. They go to, well, it's actually 12-11 now to 9-6.
The cold's starting to set in, Goldie.
Yeah, it is. Even here at Callington. So Middleton in the middle, Hutt, Micah, Rupchich and
Jansen.
Jansen. Defensive line for Hills. Harding, Yench, O'Donnell's
Regan
down
Moyne.
there, Regan Moyne, Revington, and deep is Lancaster. On the wings,
Jesse Boundy and Jolly.
Jolly. Scotty Friend on? He might be on the interchange.
Might be
bench.
on the interchange. Looks like the forward line is Mark Thomas, Gardner,
Buckley,
Buckley, Houlihan,
Moser.
Moser and
Wakefield.
Maxie Wakefield. So, yep.
So as they've done all day, Mallee seem to have the way of responding. Let's see if they can here. Got the handball out here to Grigurki, the vice captain.
Good hit.
Laces out the big man in Barrett, but good defensive score by Lancaster. It's intercepted
Good
though.
intercept there. Great
There's a
handball over
chance.
the
Immediate
top.
answer coming up here for Mallee.
Lockie Wilson. Yeah, good handball over the top there again. Once again, not enough midfield pressure there. Midfield, the ball got out. Reece Jolly put a bit of pressure on the wing there, but once the ball got down, it was sort of 6-on-6 or 7-on-6 there to the Mallee's way, and Lockie Wilson came down from the midfield by the looks and scored the goal. So good answer from Mallee. It's a good game of footy, isn't it?
They just refuse to let Hills kick consecutive goals.
And a good hit up there from Paddy Barrett. The full forward there again. Like Lancaster got the good chop out, good fist in there, but it was he hit the
contest.
ball well, didn't he?
Scotty Friend back on the ground. He's gone to the wing.
Is it 11 points different?
Yeah. 12-11 to 10-6 now. So it's under 3 goals to margin. 8 minutes gone in the final term. Plenty of time for Mallee if they can get a bit of a roll in out the middle. Richardson wins it out. Coming off the line though,
Reece
brilliantly
Jolly.
there was Reece Jolly.
Handball, Scott
to your
Friend
man,
middle.
Scotty
He'll have a
Friend
go.
straight on the ground.
Oh, long to Moser.
Good defensive spoil by Mallee. Coming
Once
around
again,
the
the
forward line.
Mallee back line, they've held up well
Gardner,
there
the
again.
captain. To the line, and it's gone through, hit the post. 12-12 to 10-6. Pushing hard, there into space. Looked like Lachlan Wilson.
Lachlan Wilson again, yeah.
But taking the mark was Jake Niven.
Haven't called Jack Kenny's name for a while. He seems to have gone off the ball just this last 10 or 15 minutes. Mallee is certainly going to need him to come back into the game.
Pack forms over the back.
Friend,
straight on the ground, he's got 2 touches. Could be an intercept here. Richardson gathers it. He's collected in a tackle by Moyne.
Scott probably should have got the ball on the boot there, just got it forward. Bit of space up there. Those Hills forwards like the space. They're probably too good one-on-one with their opponents. But Richardson again
dishes it out.
There's Kenny.
There's the vice-captain, and Kenny. Barrett was leading one way then the other in the forward line. He should still be on the end of it here, Barrett. But that's a shank. And it'll come back out for Yench. One step, bang, left foot's going out towards the wing. Probably had more time than he had there, Yenchi, and it's going to come back inside attacking 50 from Mallee, or to the edge of the half-forward line.
Gone long looking for Gregurki there.
Great
Good mark,
overhead
Gregurki
mark.
there.
Middleton
Yeah,
was
good
around
shot.
the area.
Open forward line for Barrett to move into. Another shank by the looks.
Oh,
Scott Friend plays on immediately onto the left, sells a dummy, should have a bounce, did. Now runs himself into a bit of trouble, not unusual.
it's coming back in. Mallee, you'd think Richardson handballs out towards
Gregurki again, is it?
Gregurki.
Barrett, is it? No. No, that's old mate number 19,
Number
who we
19.
don't know. He's not
Long
in the budget.
Hair, number 19. Anyway, he kicks the ball
Oh,
inside
there's
attacking
another
50,
shank.
and that's another shank. That's gone inside attacking 50. It's now 30 metres. That's a
Looked
high
a bit
tackle.
high on Jolly, but he's taken off, played on.
Let's see if we can hit a target.
Gardner.
Takes the mark.
Gardner's rolling on, looking wide to Rucic.
Big
Called
ball,
for
this
the
one.
footy.
Big ball, 2
on one. Should be kept out of it here, Rucic, and Mallee should be able to attack again.
Composure required here. Composure
Back in the centre,
required.
yeah. Just a bit too frantic there, wasn't it?
Yep.
From the Hills, just frantic. They don't need to be so frantic, I don't think.
Kick inside attacking 50.
No
It's all
one there
Hills
for the
back
Mallee.
here. Just the last couple of minutes kicking from both sides have let them down, and also disposal skills, and as you'd expect. It's pretty tight, 12-12 to 10-6. 10 minutes gone, final term.
What happens in the case of a draw? So
Penalty
Mallee would have scored
shootout.
two. Penalty shootout.
We'll have to find out. Here we go, inside attacking 50 from
Mallee,
Mallee.
quick kick out.
Big ball here, who's going to win out? Well done.
Cole Harding again. He's been very good, very good.
Scotty Friend.
Short to Scott Friend, who plays on, which is his norm. Long raking left foot there, looking over the back to find Max Buckley. Rucic under a bit of pressure. Run of Mark Thomas there. Should spot up the forward there in
Lace out. And that's Maxie Wakefield.
Maxie Wakefield again. Had to be top 3 on the ground.
I think so.
For opportunities especially, but
He could have
missed
gone back
that
and had
kick.
a
Yeah,
shot
should have
there,
had a
Max.
kick.
Keeps Mallee alive.
Mallee, big bomb out. Should be all Hills. Should be Jai Middleton.
Looked around him, see
Yeah.
who was coming. Hutt. Friend, probably a 6th touch in the last couple of minutes. Ferocious footy at the moment.
It's on, isn't it? It's good. Good game.
Richardson's on over the top here.
If he can
He's
get
pushing into space.
it. Nick Jansen's covered him at the
Good
moment.
pressure here from Hills across the half-forward line, holding the ball around the area.
Mallee looked to
Coming
be
back
out here
through
now.
Mallee, that half-back line, holding up well.
That's play on, not 15 there.
Richardson collects it. Handballs over the top, 1-2.
Another handball.
It's worked out a defensive 50 for Mallee. 12-12 to 10-6. 11 minutes gone. Boundaries throw in. About 70 metres out from Mallee's goal. Middleton with the spike over the back of his head to a running Houlihan. He goes to Friend for his 7th touch since
Looking
he's been
for
back
his left
on.
foot.
Finds his left foot, goes inside attacking 50 deep. Crummers are there. I think it's Buckley around the
Looks
corner.
like Buckley with that kicking style.
But once again, Mallee do it well. James Conlon takes the mark.
Richardson's on if he can get it to him over the back. Being picked up now by Friend.
Pushing across here, Middleton with the yellow boots. Oh, he's fallen over his own feet. Holding the ball, no.
This is not unusual for tall men.
Friend
again. Reece
Jolly.
Jolly back on the ground.
Moyne,
Heard the voice, couldn't get the ball
dangerous
there.
turnover. Here we go. Advantage played, says the umpire.
Kenny,
Yes, in the middle of the
Mallee
oval.
going forward.
Here's a chance for Mallee.
He's
Not
kicked
the
it
best
straight
kick.
to Kyle Harding. I mean, that
Gee
makes your
whiz.
life easy for a centre-half back when you just kick it straight to him on the lead, doesn't it? But he had front position, credit to him. He had front position and he got the ball.
13 minutes gone. 3 goals the margin.
Regan Moyne, Twisty, they call him.
Both sides. A little bit nervous with their
Jolly, is it?
kicking.
Looking long there.
Buckley takes the mark right half forward.
Very good overhead, Max Buckley. Very good overhead.
Kick inside
Look
50,
long, over the back.
penetrating. Over the back. It'll be collected here by Gregurki, the vice captain, out of bounds. 14 minutes gone. 12-12 to 10-6. Boundary throw-in, good boundary throw-in. Thomas ducked the chutney and he's deemed to be high.
It's a Mark Thomas special, that one. You grab the ball from the ruck tap in and immediately go to ground, and there's a fair chance your opponent's going to grab you high when you fall on the ground like that. He does it all the time. He's a very good player, but he's certainly known for being able to get the high free kicks there, Mark Thomas.
Going to his teammate there in Wakefield, is it?
No.
Buckley?
Yep. 1.
Houlihan.
Houlihan.
Adam Houlihan. From the same position, I think Wakefield had a shot from this spot. On his left boot though.
Right footer, isn't he, Houlihan?
And he misses.
Right footer?
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think he's basically either side.
Yeah,
Seems
well, that
like.
was a very nice left foot, but I think he normally kicks off the right. But looks like Proud's back on the ground, so he mustn't be injured. They must have just gone for a different dynamic up forward, the Mallee side there.
So kick in Mallee.
Long, what? Scott Friend again in the pole position for a hanger.
I don't know if that touched anyone, did
No,
it?
no, it should be a resultant free kick to Scott Friend. Should look to centre it here. Should look to centre it. Well, now what do we call him?
He's not sure, what he?
Scott Friend. So he should look to centre it. Rather than bomb long, he should look to centre it. Lowers his eyes and helicopters one into Muster. Bit of a birdwood connection there, I think, but once again, Muster's got the journey here. It's just whether the accuracy's going to be there.
So Simon Muster. Birdwood's leading goal kicker this year.
Yeah, like I said, very good kick. He kicks it 50 cleanly, so he'll have the beautiful kick.
Lovely kick. And it's just gone to the left-hand side. Offhand snap, minor score. So 11-14 now to 10-6. 16 minutes gone in the final term.
Some would say it could be an important point.
Chop
Over the
out,
back there.
taken here by
Buckley.
Buckley in the sunshine. Oh, sells the candy.
Oh,
Goes for goal.
Helicopters it once again in there to the forward line. Off hands, great
Great
crumb.
goal, Max
Who was that?
Wakefield.
Was it
Sensational
Maxie, was
play
it?
from the hills, and
Yep.
that could seal the deal.
Yeah, that's probably the sealer, I think.
Buckley with the
Great crumb.
candy seller, and then kicks it inside 50, and Maxie Wakefield off hands, grubbers it home. Good play. And that could be the clincher there for Hills. "17 minutes gone."
Muster wisely coming from the ground. We need him next week, mate.
Yeah.
So I told him once the game's been nice just to come off the ground and leave it to someone else. So he's put Moser back on the full forward there.
Good move.
We just need to get Scott Friend off the ground now. We'll be right.
Middleton didn't quite win that one out the middle. Barrett's gone into the ruck.
Good player, isn't he, Barrett? Like he's not a big kid. He looks like he's probably what 6'4" or something like that, 6'3", but
Very
he's
athletic.
Very athletic. Yeah, been very impressed with him.
Out the middle. Mallee will continue to keep coming. Kick inside, attacking 50. Dropping
Over
back
the head.
there, and it's taken
Revington.
for Hills
No,
by
Nick
Jansen.
So Revington's gone in the middle. Nick Jansen's gone back to half back.
So Jansen, left footer from Bridgewater Callington, goes out towards the
Neat kick, innit?
into the scoreboard wing. Coming through there was Buckley,
Reece Jolly,
Jolly,
Gardner,
Gardner,
Max.
and
Mark
Thomas
Thomas.
takes the mark in front of Richardson. So Mark Thomas plays on immediately, kick inside, attacking 50, dropping back, cutting it off there was Mallee. Henry Olsen, I believe it is. runs away from the half-back line, kicks it to the wing, and
Great,
floating
mate,
across
yeah.
there was Gregurki, vice captain. He's been all right.
Yeah, he's had a good game. He's had a really good game.
Kick into the middle, taken by Keogh, and that's a 50-metre penalty against Big Lancaster.
Those are the tough calls there because he has taken, like, he's gone to feign the handball, but he's also taken...
It's a double 50.
He's also taken two steps to the left as well. So while the umpire hasn't called play on, that's tough on Bomber, but he didn't need to say anything there because it's a certain goal now, so...
So 19 minutes gone. There's probably about 5 or 6 minutes left. And he pops it through.
Alex Keogh there, so probably didn't need to say anything there, Bomber, because it probably wasn't a sure thing before that, but saying that, he feigned the handball, but he also stepped off the mark, so the umpire could well have called play on there, and Bomber tried to hold him up, but anyway, so here's what it is, and they're back within, what, 3 kicks?
I think it's 13-14 to 11-6, but...
It's like 12 actually.
That didn't actually change the last time they kicked the goal.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I think there's 3 kicks in it.
We'll say there's 3 goals in it.
Huddy looks like he's playing off half back now, which means
We'll soon find out anyway.
Remington's in the middle, Rupcic is in the middle, and who else has gone in the middle?
Strong body clash there.
Scott Friend and Mallee player.
Nicky
Nick
Yench.
Yench once again off the left. Once
A
again,
better kick out towards a diving Thomas. Takes a good chest mark for the Meadows supporters out there. Enjoyed that one. Handballs off quickly to Yench on the left boot. Goes towards the right half forward. 1-on-1 contest out there. Well done there by the Mallee player in Alistair Mills. Sees the ball out of bounds. 20 minutes gone. Probably about 5 or 6 minutes left. So ball at half forward line for Hills.
Regan Moyne finds himself unaccustomed in the forward line there, and Braden Hutt's off half back, so I'm not sure what's happened with the Kersbrook boys there.
Nicky Yench with the flying shot at goal towards the boundary line.
Gardner had a crack, but couldn't quite mark it. She's out of bounds in the forward pocket.
12-14 we'll say to 11-6, or it's 13-14 to 11-6. We'll find out shortly anyway. Hills with the ball camped in their forward line. 21 minutes gone. Over the back, coming through was Wakefield.
Reece Jolly in there.
So the ball now about 40 metres out from Hills' goal, directly in front towards the Raiders club room end.
Out the back.
Barrett was up. Richardson cut off here by Wakefield. Tight in the pocket. Snaps it out towards the boundary though. Be a throw in.
When it falls short, when it looks like falling short, can you say, and it's falling short, because I always stay on the players just until I get his celebration.
Yep.
But if it's falling short, then I'm sort of, I've still got the other camera.
Yep. Boundary throwing over the back. Here's a chance for Hills snapping coming
Falling
from...
short into the goal square.
Yeah, thanks mate, that's what I'm talking about, Brendan. It does help a lot actually.
So kick in here for Mallee.
Long kick in, looking for
A couple of Mallee players down there. Jansen over the
Jansen off the left foot. Kicked out of bounds on the full, has he? Yep. What about the crowd today, Goldie?
back. What are your thoughts?
Good turn. I think it's been a great turnout.
Yeah.
I really do. Oh, turnover. What's happened there?
He just passed it beautifully straight to the Hills player.
Well, this will
It
see.
looked
Yeah, a
like-
bit of a finals type atmosphere.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I didn't know what to expect when we came in, but I mean, the cars are all around the boundary line. There's plenty of people watching, and from the 15s through the 18s, now the seniors, I think it's been a good turnout. Who's that one?
Just missed that. I think that was Reece Jolly with the
Reece
shot
Jolly,
there.
I think, with a flying shot.
So kick in from Mallee at the 23-minute mark now. Hills have held the ball in their forward 50 for the
Clint
last couple
Richardson
of minutes.
handball out, picked up by Hills.
Houlihan. Kick inside
Regan
attacking
Moyne,
50
I'm not
by
sure he's
Moyne.
going there, but
Off hands, here's an opportunity.
Reece Jolly out there again. Looks to centre the ball. It's going to fall short in the goal square. Mark Thomas over the back.
Oh, coming
Running
through.
goal. Who was that? Great goal. Who was that?
I reckon that's guards.
Couldn't be.
Or is it Houlihan? Maxie Wakefield.
Maxie.
We'll get there eventually.
It's one of the hills forward.
Yeah, it's Maxie Wakefield.
Yeah, well
off
done.
hands.
Yeah, well, I got that one because you. Thanks to you, Brad.
Drop
Thanks,
short.
mate.
What's that?
Well, I got that goal.
Oh,
Because I called drop short, so I
Because
changed the
you
drop
camera.
short.
So I went
Oh.
straight to the man and managed to get it. Yeah.
So regardless, that should be the game, really. I mean, if it wasn't before, it's certainly now. There can only be a couple of minutes left. Schwartz back in the ruck. Schultz back in the ruck there. Handball out from Houlihan.
Revington.
Picked up well from Revo there, yeah.
Yench.
Running Yench again. Looks like Jolly's playing off half forward now. Missed the handball there. Mallee, Richardson out of back.
Wilson collects it on the wing, goes up the line, over the back. Revington once again will collect it for Hills over the top. Moyne in the sunshine.
Not sure if Brad Wakefield's out there. He might have been injured. We haven't called his name for about
that's
half
true.
a footy, have we? So Scott Friend long off the left foot, looking for a tall forward, but finding a Mallee centre half back by the look. Good football there, good tackle.
Once again, Richardson handballs it out of defensive 50. We're trying to get the ball out of defensive 50. Here's Mallee.
Good handball over the top.
Well,
Looks
the
like
Hills
there's a Hills
player's
player
down.
injured. Is that Houlihan or?
It's Ribchich, I reckon. He's caught one to the ribs. Coach Tony Filkey will want him off straight away. I reckon he'll be all right.
Oh, I think that's just another Micah Rubčić just spend a bit longer on the ground to show he's puffed.
He'll be right. Boundary throw in centre wing. They've been very competitive though, Mallee, that's
O'Donnell
for sure.
should be all over this one shortly. He's loose in defence here. If it gets to him, there's Jesse Boundy's out there.
Here's a go
Maxie
for Mallee.
Here he is, Ben O'Donnell. Yeah, loose in defence there. Handballs back to Nick Yench. Kick off the left. Good contest out there.
Over the back, Mallee.
Mallee Blake's on in the middle. Old mate long hair number 19.
He kicks the ball inside attacking 50. Over the top of Lachlan McDonald, it's gone out of bounds. 26 minutes gone in the final
Should
term.
be just about it. Hadn't been many goals scored, so should be just about it, you would think.
So 30 metres out from Mallee's goal.
Not sure what Simon Muster's doing back on down there, mate, but I don't know if they got him running around. I hope he stays well away from the ball for the last couple
It's
of
the
minutes.
last thing you want, isn't
It's
it?
the last thing we want. I'm not sure why he's on the ball. He should be nestled in the forward goal square there, mate. But anyway, we'll just see what happens.
The boundary throw in,
Schultz.
30 metres out from goal for Mallee. That's a high tackle. No, not paid. Inside attacking 50 for Mallee. Snap round the corner from 19, goes out of bounds on the full.
Jack Revington going to get the ball on the back flank. Scott Friend leading wide to the wing. Should be one-on-one here. Scott Friend should be able to get it out of bounds or at least hold the footy there for help to arrive. Does
did
well
that
there,
well.
Scott. Give to
Thomas.
Mark Thomas. Give to the running O'Donnell, who kicks short. To
Peeling off there, good work Mallee. Towards centre half back, it's taken by Lachlan Wilson. He kicks it towards centre half forward. Running off the line there was Regan Moyne. Did that well to Thomas. A bit of a grubber in
back
the middle.
to Moyne. Nah, snapped around the corner. Look long. Once again found all Mallee.
Barrett.
He's been good, Barrett.
Right footer goes up the wing area. Hands off.
Good
Kick
heavy
forward by
contest
Henry
there.
Olsen. It's in the cricket pitch area.
Good footy there.
Mallee continue to come.
Good
Oh,
mark.
good mark.
Great mark.
Tyson Jenner right on the siren.
Probably out too far out, I think. I think he just hand the ball to the umpire. Ah, no, might as well
Unload
go
a
out.
barrel,
Pretend to
son.
have a barrel, mate.
Oh, he's gone back off a couple of steps.
And he's munged it to about 25 out. That's should have just handed it back to the umpire.
Silver sensation. Thanks very much, mate.
Yeah, too easy.
Yeah, great job. Thanks very much, Brendan. Good to meet
Thanks.
you, mate.
Yeah,
Great
you
call,
too.
buddy.
Yeah, no, thank you.